in the world that's a barely glorified PlayStation 4 live stream. And
it's perfect.
We're here.
Too perfect.
We're here to finish Crash Bandicoot 1, and then maybe we'll do other things. We haven't really decided yet. We got Lynn back again, and we got Broken, though he's in the corner building his new chair.
I almost got it.
Almost.
What are these instructions in fucking Portuguese?
Did you buy it from IKEA?
No.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
The only place you can.
Anyway, I'll be in and out of the stream as I make progress on the chair. Okay.
Posting the links to the stream for folks.
I need to post it somewhere else as well. Where is it? So we're here?
Yeah, we're all here. Everyone is here.
Alright, video looks good.
So, where were we last time with Cash?
We beat the lab, which is the last main level before the final boss, and we have to backtrack to get 100%, and then we're doing Stormy Ascent.
Ah, yes. Rainy uphill climb.
Or even more pain than, yeah, well, not as much pain, because it's not a colored gem level. Alright.
God, could you imagine? Ugh.
Alright, got all the links posted on Discord servers and then friends stuff and everything. So whoever joins will join. Alright.
So, what do we got to talk about quickly? Shoot out a topic.
Pokemon trailer happened today.
Dude, I can't believe they got a Danganronpa character in Pokemon.
I'm just surprised they got Yoko Taro to sign off the licensing rights to his character.
Are you guys talking about the Shy Guy?
I'm talking about the Shy Guy. He's talking about the sword.
The fighting type gym leader.
Yeah.
Ah.
She looks like she's from a Danganronpa game.
I didn't see it.
No, it's not that she looks like it. She's doing the fucking pose.
Alright,
Yeah,
so we finished every normal level of the game, but now we have to go back and get extra gems. So that's what we're doing. And also, you know what I fucking hate? Is when you're playing a video game and like it gets tense or whatever and your hands start sweating, and because of that your controller is filthy next time and you have to clean every nook and cranny of it.
Ugh, that's the worst.
That happens to me all the time because my hands are way too sweaty.
Thinking of the fucking salty DK Dan things like, my hands are extremely sweaty, mostly because I'm a very gross person.
Well, people in general are very gross, I think.
Yeah. We wouldn't be people if we weren't fucking disgusting.
Yes. Do those skunks have skulls on their backs?
I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense.
These
Well, I mean,
are death metal skunks.
They're working for Cortex, so I'd assume so.
Are they working for Cortex? They just look like animals.
I mean, I think so.
I knew it. He hired the Badgers. $99, $99, $99.
Yeah, that's what happens in Crash 1.
Number 9. Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9.
I've never
Can
actually.
I get a waffle?
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 cheese, and a large soda.
Okay, there we go.
Technically, this is the first bonus stage, but we skipped it the first time.
Because we're losers.
No, because we couldn't get the gem in this level.
Oh no, she ran away.
Oh, yeah, there's also the key levels we have to do. I forgot about that.
Oh, do we need the ice key?
No, there's like, in the Cortex bonus stages, you get 2 keys, and you use those to unlock bonus levels.
Oh.
There's also technically 1 colored gem that we missed, but we need another colored gem to get to it.
How many colored gems are we gonna need?
6. We have 5.
Yeah.
Jump. Jump.
Jumpman.
Or jump
Jump
Bandicoot. I guess.
Jump there.
Nice. Great. Fantastic.
You died, didn't you?
Outstanding. Amazing.
Good. Great. Awesome. Outstanding. Amazing. I don't like Sonic Colors very much. Now the internet's gonna lynch me.
It's a good game.
I didn't like it very much.
As long as you like Colors DS, I will be there by your side defending you.
I haven't played Colors DS. I
will now be a part of the angry mob.
I just haven't had the opportunity yet. Everybody praised the shit out of Colors, so I was really excited to play it, and then when I finally finished it, I didn't think it was that good. I thought it was...
VHS, did I just catch you having high expectations?
Well, no, here's the... You wanna know the really shitty thing about me not liking Colors?
What?
Well, about it.
I unironically thought that Forces was a better game.
Yeah, now you're definitely asking
Yeah, that's
for
just
it.
plain wrong.
You're asking for it.
I had more fun with Forces. I thought it was...
And that's completely valid, but...
I liked the level design so much more.
That's...
VHS, if you say any more, the angry mob will show up.
Yeah, that's valid, but I think that the level design and polishing Colors is just better.
Colors does have better polishing, but I think the levels in Forces are better suited for that gameplay style.
Yeah, but there's not that many.
It doesn't exactly matter because SA1 is still the best 3D Sonic game.
I love that game, but...
The mobs, VHS, the mobs are coming.
No, they'll come if we say SA2 is a bad game.
I used to think SA2 was a bad game, but I gave it another shot and I ended up enjoying it. Not as much as SA1, but it's still quite good.
Yeah, my problem with this like huge dichotomy between fans, it's like it feels like people are more going off of memory than how the actual thing was, you know?
I was about to say, where are the rest of the boxes?
As time goes on in a given fandom, and I fucking hate myself for bringing this up, but I feel like The Last Jedi is a good example. Like, people sort of... Like,
oh boy! No,
I'm not gonna make any claims on quality. I'm saying that I think the debate has intensified as time has gone on because people are going off of what they remember they liked or disliked, and those memories intensify as the arguments intensify. You know?
So what you're saying is The Last Jedi is good, kill him!
I mean, I enjoyed it.
No, we need to kill him if he said he didn't like the Muppets.
I mean, the Muppets are hilarious, so I'm safe there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You guys watch Defunctland?
I haven't. I keep hearing about. Well, I kept hearing about it before it just disappeared off of Twitter's notoriety thing, and then I just sort of stopped thinking about it for a while.
Twitter's notoriety thing.
Off of YouTube's up.
Well, what I mean is, like, once Twitter stopped talking about it, I stopped thinking about it because it stopped. When it comes to Twitter, I'm like a baby when it comes to, what's it called? Object permanence.
You're like a fish.
Well, like,
yeah.
Defunctland is just on a YouTube hiatus, aside from this mini-series they're doing, which is one I wanted to talk about. Normally, he does, theme park videos about closed theme park rides and stuff, but for his hiatus, he's doing, like, a mini-series that's like a documentary on Jim Henson. And
neat.
It's like a biography of his life, all the things that he worked on. It's really in-depth and it's really interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like something I might want to see.
Yeah, it's like it's 6 parts and 5 of them have been finished so far. The last part was focused on both Muppet Babies and Labyrinth. And then I think the next part is going to be focused on how he tried to sell the Muppets to Disney, and the deal fell apart because he passed away too soon.
Ah, shit, man. I mean, the Muppets got to Disney somehow anyway.
Yep, but by that time, Disney didn't give as much of a shit, and they completely wasted their potential aside from 2 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disney seems to do that with a lot of stuff they own.
It's gonna happen to Star Wars once the hype train dies down in 25 years.
Stupid monkey.
All right.
I'd argue it's kind of all.
Marvel now. What do we do? I don't know. Let's go put it on that shelf over there.
I mean, it'll go into the Disney Vault once they're done with it.
Remember that they own Fox now.
Yeah, well, the ownership of Fox is really weird from what I remember hearing about the deal.
They basically own everything of Fox except for Fox News and Fox Sports.
Oh, so everything good about Fox is on, well, quote-unquote good, is on Disney's side now. That's good and bad for consumers. Good in the short run.
Bad in the long run.
Yep.
As an anarchist, I fully endorse Disney's purchase of Fox. But
I support our mouse-eared overlords.
But as a Disney fan, I'm pissed off at what they've been doing with the entertainment industry lately.
Yeah.
For me, it's been
nothing.
Nothing but shitty Star Wars sequels and live-action remakes. Or no, shitty sequels in general because of Wreck-It Ralph 2. I won't vouch for Toy Story because I haven't seen it yet, or Frozen because I think people think those trailers look good. I think.
Frozen ain't even out yet, so you can't really judge it.
Yeah, people think the Frozen trailer looks good. It looks like it's going more in depth of just the world building in general, which, you know, sounds interesting.
Sounds a lot more interesting than the original plot.
The original plot was fine.
It just felt weird. Like, where the fuck did the ice powers come from?
You don't need to have the ice powers explained.
I don't care if the explanation is a radioactive snowball. I just want, I don't know, maybe like a passing by remark about it.
Oh wait, Was Elsa bitten by a radioactive snowman? Is that why she's often paired with Spider-Man?
Fucking, this is getting straight up Calvin and Hobbes.
No, it builds character now. Shut up.
Where's the Allen wrench? There it is.
The Allen wrench, and then there's the Rick wrench. There's the Kevin wrench, Steve wrench.
The Allen wrenches are just those screwdrivers that are shaped like L's.
I know that, but I mean, I'm just sort of joking.
Oh, there was another big Disney trailer today that I also didn't see because of no interest in it. Maleficent 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the
I don't
Mulan
give a
trailer.
shit.
No, we talked.
I didn't give a
We didn't
give
talk
a shit about it in the first episode.
No joke. I think Maleficent is the only time I ever saw a movie in the theater and left thinking to myself, that was a piece of shit.
How do you ruin everything about the original? Disney will show you within 5 seconds.
Because I was excited for that movie at first because I thought, oh, okay, make a movie focused on the most famous Disney villain, focus on, and focus on, like, their like, evil aspects, focus on how they became what they are, like, a more twisted story or something like that, just anything different. And what they did was, they made her into a good guy by making every other character in Sleeping Beauty into a shitty asshole, and also played the sympathy card by putting in this really disturbing rape allegory through the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Nobody's on chat, so okay.
Yeah.
Making sure nobody's chatting. Okay. Alrighty.
I didn't like Maleficent on idea alone.
Well, it just sort of, like, Maleficent, as the story exists, just sort of misses the point of the... Well, not the point, because I don't think it was a point to make Maleficent a pure evil character, but...
Broken. What is her name?
Maleficent?
Look that up. What does that mean?
Can I actually finish my point?
Yes.
My point is, Disney missed the... Like, they just sort of missed what you're supposed to do with a pure evil character, and that's just supposed to, like, let them play out, you know? Like, a pure evil character can be a lot of fun as long as their personality, like, you know, as long as they're charismatic, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's why Maleficent was such a good villain in Sleeping Beauty. That's why she's practically the only thing people remember about Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty, or about Sleeping Beauty, the movie, is that Maleficent is a
evil
fucking
and dare.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers anything else about that movie. Nobody remembers maybe the godparents, like the fairies.
Yeah, maybe the godmother or the god fairy.
Yeah, the fairies could be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh shit, do you think that was... Nah, probably not.
Maybe. One of them
No, like
might.
that might have been part of what...
Pretty sure it was more Cinderella.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe the genie from Aladdin.
Maybe.
Well, that's something we can talk about after we're done with Disney.
Yeah.
What?
Nickelodeon shows?
No, Lin-Man...
Shit, we should have tried to got Johnny on now.
His
he's probably busy.
His PS4 isn't set up for this yet. But what I'm saying is, gotta kill myself because I destroyed a token. But no, what I'm saying, since Lynn brought up the genie, I thought of something. We could, there was the Shantae animation that they debuted on YouTube the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that Trigger. That looks nice.
Yeah. Made a lot of people want a Shantae anime, which is something I've been wanting, or I've just been wanting a Shantae animated series because it feels like it would work so well for like an episodic.
A lot of WayForward's original games translate well into the idea of like a Saturday morning cartoon or an anime.
I still kind of want a Kid Icarus anime of some sort.
Dude, that
like,
anime trailer for Smash.
That was teasing.
Have you not seen things that they've actually shown with Nintendo Video? That was short-lived.
No, I have all those permanently downloaded on my 3DS. That was like one of the only good rewards my Nintendo had, was all of the Kid Icarus animes.
Alrighty.
Is the chair complete?
The chair is complete.
Alright, you've assembled the Megazord. How does it feel?
Oh wow, that gets surprisingly tall. I think it gets taller than my other ship, or than my other thing.
Chair.
Yeah.
Chair.
Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
Did it immediately fall under you?
No, I put it on backwards. Oh,
ouch.
Damn it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take
that always sounds like he's pulling a muscle.
That's gonna be in the description for this episode. It's like, VHS and Buddies finished Crash Bandicoot 1. Also, Broken built a chair.
Oh, dude, it's Cortex's face.
I missed something. Gotta restart. They put too many bonus stage tokens next to Dynamite.
Too many bonus.
Luckily, the level design gets way better with Crash 2, and you know, the movement and just about everything else. The programming.
I've never finished Crash 2. Before the Insane Trilogy came out, Crash 2 was the one I played the most, but I never finished it.
It is a lot of fun.
Yes.
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 But yeah, we're going to talk about... Are we still going to talk about the Shantae trailer that was released?
I mean, what else can we say about it? It's Shantae animated by the same studio as Kill la Kill.
No, that's not the Smash logo.
Oh yeah.
That too. Look, we know you want this character in Smash, but don't take every, like, misaligned window.
I'm pretty sure her window was always shaped like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything is weird, it's kind of like how when The World Ends With You Final Remix happened. There was like that one screenshot people kept posting of like Neku was looking at a window and the window's things were shaped in the way of the Smash logo. At least that's what everybody thought. And then people who played the original pointed out it was like that in the original version.
Yeah. Man, what was I gonna say? That isn't near the amount of reaching I've seen. Like, there was this one video that came out during the height of the FNAF fandom that, like, during the height of FNAF, I should say, because it was, like, after FNAF 3 or 4, and people were looking...
You can tell me anything you want. Nothing will beat the modern Persona fandom's hilarious fuck-up of thinking the Persona 1 and 2 protagonists were original characters going to be in another Persona game.
I mean, I guess, but, like, that just seems like speculation. This was just outright reaching. Like, they were, okay, so the video starts up, it's a picture of a wall, and then they do something to the video so the wall gets all colorful. Like, I think it was like a light grade measurement or something. and they were like,
oh,
okay,
it was back
so
when Scott always updated his website to be all funky and weird.
yeah, and they were like, okay, so we think we found this. Okay, so when you put this in into this program, you get this image. Now, does anything look familiar? Yeah, that blob of pixels sort of looks something like Freddy or something. It just looks like a blob of pixels. And then
Sir, this
that
is
one
a
looks
McDonald's.
like Bonnie. Like, yeah, it's.
Sir, this is a McDonald's.
Okay.
I can't.
I mean, what was it? Was
I'm
it
sorry.
before a certain was it before a certain FNAF game, that image?
I think, like, the reason I say it was after 3 or 4 is, like, people said that, yeah, people were saying, yeah, this was the last game in the franchise. There's no, like, we don't think there's going to be another game like this. And then Scott released...
Scott Cawthon will make... Scott Cawthon will keep making those games until he dies.
God damn it! I keep missing one of the embryo tokens. Now I have to look this up online.
I think I know where one of them might be. There's...
I'm already avoiding that one patch of TNT.
No, it's not that. Like, they do the cold hard crash thing again. Yeah, you're gonna have to look it up because I don't actually remember what it was, but it's...
So, did either of you give a shit about that Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans thing that's coming out?
Not really, because I don't know much about either of them. I mean, I've seen bits of Teen Titans Go. I even saw the movie in the theater, and it was pretty decent. And I didn't watch much of the original growing up because I wasn't allowed to.
That sucks, because that was a good series.
Ah,
some heart to it.
There's where the token is. God damn it, they fucking did it again. Fucking game designers.
Ah, yes, the cold hard crash treatment. The video game development equivalent of the upside down OK hand. Hey, Crash, look over here.
Ah, now you're blind!
What
are you talking about?
Oh god, I'm imagining like a meme video based off of that where it's just a giant sizzling
OK hand.
upside down OK hand.
It's like,
got him!
No, it's like the Smash Ultimate Unveiled trailer. Where the Inklings look off into the distance and then reflected in their eyes an upside down OK hand on fire. Now be careful, VHS.
Why?
You never know, the dynamite could blow up and take the token.
But I already got the token.
Got token.
Got item.
They're opening a new arcade where I live. I think I talked about this yesterday, but I'm really excited to see what they have there.
They usually have... We talked about this yesterday, but they usually have like World's Largest Pac-Man, Galaga. They have a couple air hockey tables where I went, and they also had DDR.
I saw some videos the other day about stuff they have. They have these like coin pusher machines, and I feel like if I play those, I'll get addicted to gambling.
Was that a Brutal Moose video you watched?
Yes, it was the new Brutal Moose video. I don't often watch him,
I love his new content, honestly, compared to his old stuff.
What does he usually do nowadays?
He just does weird oddities.
Like food? I know he does a lot of food stuff.
He did food, and he just does whatever he feels like, I think, at this point.
Fair enough. Sounds interesting.
But, like, originally I think he was just like a game reviewer, and occasionally he looked at movies.
Oh, that's fantastic.
What?
I died.
Funeral and all. What else is there?
God damn it, really? The same spot? And it's cause my feet didn't land properly on the fucking ground because it's too narrow.
Yeah, and it's got a weird ancient stone coin on it. How are those not falling over?
Video game.
Must be ancient Mayan magic technology.
Fucking Jesus Christ, I keep dying at the same fucking pit. And I've jumped on it just fine every other time until now.
Ah, the recording curse strikes again.
God damn it, that's the 4th time in a row!
You were on it that time, I even saw it.
The fuck is a hitbox? The fuck is a
landing
drop
box, maybe?
No, it's a hitbox.
No, we know what a Dropbox is.
Finally, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay.
Dropbox is a storage service akin to Google Drive.
Uh-huh.
It was used as a major plot point in the Emoji Movie.
Oh, God, that's right, it was.
We don't talk about that movie anymore.
That movie just...
Nobody does
burned
because nobody liked it. But it still succeeded in the box office.
Holy shit, that's so much more comfortable. Okay.
I'm sure, obviously you're probably not talking about the fact I'm bringing up.
Oh, yeah,
You're talking about the chair.
Don't do that. Don't.
Well, that's sad more than anything. The fact that people will see anything just for a joke.
Yeah, I think that's getting less true as time goes on.
I think it was more to do with the fact that there was nothing else out at the time.
Yeah.
Then don't go! Movies cost like $15 a person. You could eat like the king off the dollar menu with that money.
Dude, they're significantly cheaper if you go during the daytime or the morning on the weekdays or something like that.
Yeah, I got $7.50 for Far From Home.
Yeah, but I never did.
The earliest possible showing.
But I never did get to go to the movies during the day. I always have to go at night because the day things are always packed.
Funny thing is, because Emoji Movie did so successful, my mentality was, okay, people are going to see this stuff regardless, so may as well be an anarchist. And I was planning on seeing the Teen Titans Go movie because I thought, well, this is going to suck, but people are going to see it anyway. And then it didn't suck. It was legitimately really good.
Yeah,
I heard
the
really
thing with Teen Titans is
it.
it's actually really funny. Like a lot of the time, like there's this one scene, I'm not sure if it's from the movie, where they go through like the Batman like history of all the actors in the show.
No, that was from, I think that was from the show actually.
Yeah, that's from the show. No, but there is a scene in the movie where they go back in time and
kill Batman's parents.
They save Batman's parents to prevent him from being Batman, and then they realize they've created a post-apocalyptic future ruled by villains, so they have to go back in time again and kill Batman's parents.
Well, obviously that shouldn't have happened. They obviously would have been stopped by Reverse Flash.
And they're like,
because then he would have killed Batman's parents. Just so he could rub it in Barry Allen's face.
It's not even like they directly kill them. It's like they walk up to them.
They throw them in front of Joe Chill.
And Raven like forces the necklace that Joe Chill wants to steal onto Martha Wayne's neck, and they give Bruce a thumbs up as he watches his parents be murdered. Oh, it was goddamn incredible. And
yeah, I remember specifically the clip you're talking about where they go through the...
And because it's a time travel scene, it's all a montage set to Back to the Future music. Like licensed, like directly licensed from Universal. Back to the Future music. Oh, that's something we could talk about. They leaked some scale models of the plans for the Nintendo Land at Universal Studios.
That shit looks cash.
It's
fucking great.
Did you get to see what it was, Broken?
No, I didn't.
It's two main sections for the Nintendo part of Universal. One is based on Mario, obviously. It's like the Mushroom Kingdom. The other one is surprisingly based on Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong!
Hey, the guy down below. Here comes Banana Slammer.
Banana Slammer. That's disappointing, right? That's disappointing. Why wasn't the Nintendo thing themed after Donkey Kong Country cartoon? I want a crystal coconut exhibit.
I think it's directly. I think it's specifically directly modeled after Tropical Freeze.
Oh, darn.
Has the same sort of graphical style. I mean, I say graphical.
Yes,
I say graphical style.
The graphical style of real life.
I mean, it looks like it has the same art design.
Okay, so I looked up the model, and this isn't so much about the Nintendo Land, but I got an ad for another news story from Polygon, and it says, "Gorge, Goofy's entire family may be dead," and it's got Goofy's face from one of the Merry Melodies thing. Actually, is that
silly? Merry Melodies is Looney Tunes.
One of those like
the opening title card faces.
Yeah. It's Goofy's opening title card face over a picture of a skull that's glowing pink on a black background.
Jesus, it's fucking metal as fuck, dude.
I think it's because Disney is for some reason retconning the Goofy movie for some reason.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like it's the best movie they ever released or anything.
You shut your goddamn mouth.
He's joking. It is the best movie they've probably ever put out in a while. Well, other than Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah, that movie is Kino.
And The Incredibles.
Incredibles is good, yes.
Most of their good stuff is from Pixar.
And Wall-E.
No, they have a lot of it.
Wall-E is Pixar, you numbnut.
And The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, that's Tim Burton. So yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear there are rumors that they're either going to do a sequel or a live-action remake to that?
Man, I can't wait for them to keep doing live-action remakes until we get a live-action remake of live-action remakes. Or if they get really desperate, Song of the South.
Oh, fuck. I've made my opinion on that practice clear. I feel like they could be using the budget spent on those live-action remakes on actual other live-action properties.
One person showed off that Disney's YouTube channel or something has like these animated shorts for Star Wars based on like scenes from those movies.
Oh, those shorts are goddamn incredible. I watched the Yoda one.
I don't care about live-action remakes, and I know it sounds dumb, but I would love to see like a animated remake of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you just reuse the dialogue from the old movies, just do it.
That'd be kind of legit interesting if you got like a really good studio to do it.
Because you could fix the fight scenes in the old movies to make them match the prequels fight scenes.
I mean, you could.
You could do that. You could just fix the fight scenes. But why?
Why would you do that?
Well, I mean, the choreography. I mean, in terms of choreography, yeah, the the original trilogy was a lot more
Listen,
basic than...
lightsaber fights in the original trilogy are tapping your lightsabers against each other.
Yeah.
It's you know the best way to describe it. You ever seen that one Star Wars Flash game where it's Obi-Wan versus Anakin?
To be fair, it's two old men fighting each other.
Yeah, one of whom is severely injured.
No, what they should have done is that they should have played what's it called? Jousting, but with fucking...
Having choreography closer to the sequel trilogy would be... Yeah, having choreography closer to the sequel trilogy would be pretty cool, because...
The sequel trilogy?
No, the sequel trilogy has good choreography for the basic type of stuff that they do.
Dude, fuck
as
the,
much
the
as
prequel trilogy.
I should say the sequel trilogy era, because the scene with Darth Vader taking on all those,
all right,
taking on all of those foot soldiers, but that is fucking terrifying.
All right, hot take. Hot take. Rogue One is better than both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi.
I mean, okay, to you.
Remember, it technically counts on r/prequel memes.
Technically, yes.
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 When someone steals a meme that you made directly off of Photoshop, we stand amidst my achievement, not yours. I love the villain in I love the villain in Rogue One.
I have not seen Rogue One yet, but it sounds interesting. Just by Darth Vader scene alone.
Darth Vader's barely in it. He does steal the show for the scenes that he is in, but
listen, all I heard is that Darth Vader just shows up and walks down a hall just swatting away foot soldiers like fucking flies, man.
No, he doesn't swat them away. He fucking slaughters them. Like,
I know, but I mean, like, in comparison of skill, like, it's just a bunch of flies against a man with the world's most accurate fly swatter.
Yeah. I do like the more basic choreography of the sequel trilogy era. It's very much more practical attacks, no flippy shit. I do enjoy the first prequel's choreography because that gave us
I thought the final fight in episode 3 was pretty good.
There was too much, like, there was no reason for a lot of the movements they made.
Listen,
I don't care, it's awesome! There was no reason for Spider-Man to do a flip when he was going to stop the Sandman and Venom in Spider-Man 3, but he did it anyways.
If you disagree
we
with
like scenes because they're visually interesting. We like certain fight scenes because they're visually interesting, not because the choreography is accurate to a real fight.
If you disagree with anything regarding Episode 3, then you need to go back to film school, buddy. And I say this as a joke, by the way.
Yeah,
There is some stuff about Episode 3 that's good. Grievous was cool.
The visual acting, all of the,
I found out something the other day Grievous that makes me really sad.
What about it?
So, okay. This is a bit of a long story, but basically, back in the day, George Lucas was part of, like, this union of film directors, and they have, like, specific rules they instill on people back in those days when you were making movies. And what happened was that, you know, because of the opening crawls, you can't really have opening credits in a Star Wars movie. And in the first Star Wars movie, you know, usually they'd enforce the rule, you have to have opening credits. But they didn't do that in the first movie because they thought, this is gonna bomb anyways.
The first movie as in,
the first Star Wars movie,
the first
New Hope?
in real world.
Yeah, A New Hope. But then when The Empire Strikes Back came out, they were like, we know this is going to be successful, so you got to follow our rules. You have to put opening credits in this movie. And their demands were so stupid that George Lucas had to quit the Directors Guild. The problem with this is that it made problems later on when Return of the Jedi was made, he wanted Steven Spielberg to direct it. And Steven Spielberg wanted to direct it, but he wasn't allowed to because George Lucas quit the Directors Guild. And then it happened again with Revenge of the Sith. Because he quit the Directors Guild, the Motion Picture Guild, they wouldn't let Gary Oldman audition to play General Grievous.
Who's Gary Oldman?
Sirius Black from Harry Potter.
I
haven't watched much Harry Potter.
The villain from Quest for Camelot.
Gollum.
I haven't watched Quest for Camelot.
God damn it. Okay, let me talk. He's in a fuck ton of roles. He is Sirius Black from Harry Potter. He's Gollum. He's
No, he's not.
Okay, I understand that.
Oh, he's not Gollum. Okay.
No, Gollum is Andy Serkis. He's like the.
Lynn, have you seen fucking 5
Have
Elements?
you seen this man in your dreams?
Have you seen
No,
the
I have
Fifth
not
Element?
seen Fifth Element.
Fuck, he's the main villain of that.
Wait, is he the guy who's in the weird the panther suit? Or like no, not panther, leopard suit.
No, I think that's Chris Rock.
Oh.
No, Gary Oldman is white, and or not Chris Rock, Chris Tucker.
Maybe.
He's the bad guy in. He was the bad guy in Lego Dimensions. Seriously, he was.
Oh, if you were going to say the Lego movie, you'd been like, no, wait, isn't that Will Ferrell?
Yeah, he also fucking Gary Oldman.
Who is Claw?
Like the faux antagonist of Black Panther.
No, again, that's Andy Serkis.
God damn it!
How do you fucking confuse?
Even if that was correct, I was gonna say, guess who hasn't seen Black Panther yet?
Fucking okay. Basically, Gary Oldman.
I call people out for not seeing certain movies, but now I'm going to be the one called an uncultured swine.
Yeah, Gary Oldman is in a lot of is a very prolific actor. Basically, he's in a lot of roles, and he's basically like a chameleon. He can be in any role that he wants to be.
He was also the villain in Quest for Camelot, and he holds the record for the worst villain song in existence. I have a plan. It includes you. You, Juliana, will lead me to Camelot. God, that song is so terrible. Oh, missed a box. Gotta kill myself.
Gotta die. Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die. But yeah, George Lucas wanted him to voice General Grievous.
Oh, hey, you broke a box!
Yeah, wanted him to voice General Grievous. What happened after that?
Well, they wouldn't let Gary Oldman...
Fancy board of directors said no because Star Wars wasn't allowed to have credits.
Yeah, because George Lucas quit the Directors Guild back in the 80s. That's also why Steven Spielberg didn't direct Return of the Jedi.
What would have fucking happened in that scenario? That would have been weird.
Definitely would have had a different feeling, and that was Return of the Jedi, right? The last one?
Yeah.
I still fucking love that Crash, as he's dying in Hogwild, or the whole hog levels, as he's dying, he still has a hitbox, so you can still break boxes and complete the level. Boulder Dash.
Boulder Dash. Dash it all.
What else is there we could talk about? Any of you... You ever heard about Fusion Fall?
I always wanted to get a subscription to it as a kid, but I never did.
Fun fact, there's a redo of Fusion Fall made by the fans.
I know, I have it installed on my computer, but I haven't actually touched it.
It's interesting. I made one.
I played the free trial of Fusion Fall a little bit ago, but I got bored of it quick and then never picked it back up.
Yeah, I got bored of it only for the fact of, yeah, it's an MMO, but it's basically just a click-to-win game. Featuring my favorite Cartoon Network characters.
Oh, Sage brought this up in chat, because Sage is back. Did any of us watch the new Pokemon trailer today?
I haven't seen it, but I know what's in it.
So, I think the big thing is that, remember the new gimmick of the game where you can make Pokemon giant?
Oh yeah, Dynamaxing, they have a new one, Gigantamaxing.
Yeah, where basically you can turn select Pokemon into actual goddamn kaiju.
They basically fused,
Listen! If I don't get Godzilla Tyranitar, what's the point?
I mean,
well, I mean, you can do that. Oh. But you can. Oh. I mean, Tyranitar is already, Godzilla.
But I want him to shoot plasma breath.
We just wasted our time. That required the color gem that we don't have yet.
Oof.
Ah.
Guess I'll go ahead and do that. It's in fucking lights out.
What was I gonna say?
Yes, we know. I know that they're basically just mega evolutions. But with Pokemon at this point, here's the thing.
At least it's for new Pokemon and not Pokemon that are already goddamn popular.
Hear me out. Here's my opinion on Sword and Shield at this point. I don't care. I have stopped caring. I am broken, basically, at this point. Not like...
Here.
I know, but I relate to you now.
I don't care either. I'm just gonna buy the game if I happen to have the money for it.
Listen, I'm probably just gonna get it as a birthday gift if they don't want to get me Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Gigantamaxing is basically a fusion of,
if Charizard gets a Gigantamax thing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, it gets a... he's basically replaced...
I also heard leaks that Lapras, Pikachu, and Meowth were going to get them.
Oh, Pikachu would make me even more mad.
But no, Pikachu. The leak I heard was that Pikachu's was the chubby Pikachu from the good old days.
Listen! That'll be redeemed if that is the case. But if it's just a Pikachu, I don't know, with fangs or whatever, I'll be like, well, you did it again. Pikachu is now more important than Raichu.
I like how the ice cream Pokemon's Gigantamax.
No, it's not ice cream, it's just... No, it's not ice cream, it's just dead-ass icing. I have a theory. It involves you.
I have a theory. It includes you.
But, you ever heard of the ROM hack Pokemon Sweets?
No.
I have. It's a ROM hack where all the Pokemon are changed into candy-ized versions of themselves. And I have a feeling Game Freak saw that and was like, you know what? We can do that.
I mean,
so they made
that was
Pokemon.
A thing as of Gen. I mean, it was already a thing in Gen 5.
No, but I mean, like, Vanillix was made of shaved ice. Yeah, it looks like an ice cream, but it's shaved ice.
It's okay. So, Sage, what they're doing is they're balancing Mega Evolutions and Z moves by fusing them and limiting them at the same time.
I was about to say getting rid of them technically, but still.
Yeah.
I don't even mind the National Dex thing anymore. It sucks for the people that really do care about collecting Pokemon and having their favorite Pokemon in the game, but I had an epiphany the other day. Sun and Moon practically did the exact same thing, except for the fact that it still had coding for all the Pokemon, and
so you can get them?
And I loved Sun and Moon regardless. That's like my second
Sun and
favorite
Moon,
Pokemon game.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are my second favorite Pokemon games.
I haven't played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I didn't hear many good things about them.
I know you don't care about the plot, but I legitimately think it expands on Alola in the ways that make me really love the region.
I do want to play it. I just don't want to spend $40 on it. I found copies for like $20 that I wanted to buy, but I was missed out.
Listen, I know people. One of the biggest complaints I've seen about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon story changes is the changes in Lucamine's whole planning thing.
I don't even remember what the plot synopsis of that was.
Lucamine's original goal was just, I want to meet an Ultra Beast, and I want to fucking become queen of the aliens, I think.
She wants to participate in a tentacle hentai, and became
insane.
And abused her children in doing so.
She has a plan. It does not involve you.
I have a plan. It includes you. You, Cosmog, will lead me to Camelot.
Okay.
Can we have that be the name of the episode? I have a stream. It includes you.
That'll...
I mean, in a way, but Ragyo is way worse than Lucamine.
I found this...
Like, I have no doubt that Lucamine could have gotten to that point, but like,
Raggy,
really fucked up.
I know that she. I mean, everybody knows that the worst parent in all of anime is Dario Brando because he kickstarted the entire plot of JoJo.
I mean, he was just an abusive dad, and that's really saying something, but like, I don't know.
It's because of Dario Brando's actions that the entire plot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure happens.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Oh, I found out something incredible about the Kill la Kill game the other day. I thought it was like common news. I thought it was common news for a while that it was all original music and that there was no music from the show because of licensing issues. I personally didn't mind, but a lot of people did because the show really does have a great soundtrack. But it was recently leaked that, no, there is a lot of the original soundtrack in the game. Still can't get...
Lucamine's plan... I think Lucamine's plan at Ultra Sun Ultra Moon was changed to, these weird alien dudes just told me that there's going to be a thing that comes to our universe and is going to steal all natural light in the world. So I'm going to try to get to the Ultra Beast to stop them.
I kind of prefer the way it ends with, I kind of prefer the way Sun and Moon ends with Lily saying, yeah, my mom's kind of locked up right now and we're gonna go get her some help. Mostly because that, like, brings up this image of my head of, Lucamine looking fucking nuts, in a straitjacket, talking to a therapist. But,
they're coming to take me away. You know, because of the idea that X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire gave, does Sword and Shield take place in the timeline that does not have Mega Evolution?
Wait, what game?
In Pokemon X and Y, there was the reason Mega Evolution exists is because the character AZ built this ultimate weapon that single-handedly ended a war by killing everyone in it.
And also split the universe into two timelines.
And it split a timeline. One where he didn't build that weapon and Mega Evolution doesn't exist, and one where he did, and fragments off of that ultimate weapon became Mega Stones.
Okay, so, again, what game were you asking this about?
Sword and Shield, because Mega Evolution isn't in that game.
I'm gonna say Dynamaxing is just like a spin-off of, talking about it like it's a property.
They're like fucking bay wheels.
Yeah, it's like I feel like Dynamaxing is just a natural evolution of, or, I don't know, it feels connected to Mega Evolution somehow.
Somehow, someway, it involves Mega Evolution.
I don't know who did this, but I feel like Mega Evolutions were involved.
I feel like the reason Dynamax exists is because somebody on the Pokemon dev team watched Ultraman. It's like, you know what? Let's do that. Ultraman is weird.
You guys want to know a funny story that's sort of related to Ready Player One, but also Ultraman?
Sure.
What about it?
You know how they heavily promoted that the Iron Giant was in Ready Player One?
That was supposed to be Ultraman?
In the book, it was Ultraman. They couldn't get the rights to Ultraman.
I thought I heard somewhere that it was like, the director of the movie didn't like Toku, so he didn't want Ultraman.
Yeah, no, it's a
No, it was a rights thing, because one thing they did have in the movie... One thing they did have in the...
Stingy bitches.
One thing they did have in the movie was that they got the rights from Toho to create a completely original design for Mechagodzilla.
Sweet.
It was like a hybrid of all three versions of Mechagodzilla. The original Super Mechagodzilla and Kiryu.
Yeah, but yeah, going to what Sage says about Dynamax, I just stopped caring. I don't care. They're just gonna keep introducing new gimmicks until they run out of ideas.
The core gameplay is still the same. Who cares?
Yeah, you're gonna buy it anyway.
I mean, I'm not, but that's not because of Dynamaxing or whatever. It's just because
That's just because you don't like Pokemon.
Oh, it's not even that I don't like it. I just don't care.
The only way you get it is maybe somebody gave it to you as like a holiday gift.
Or like you'd unlock something with Gen 4.
This level fucking sucks. It's one of those fork in the road levels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, unless it
Sage basically said, wait, are you insulting me with that consume product thing?
For next project.
Listen, I'm not saying that you, like, I know I said it like you're gonna buy it anyway, but I mean, like, there are some people who are going to buy it.
Brand loyalty is a thing.
Yeah, brand loyalty is a thing. It exists, and while you may not be a part of it, other people are. There are people who are loyal to fashion brands, so what makes you think that's not going to be a similar case for Pokemon?
Yeah. People are loyal to tech brands, despite them just not giving anyone a reason to.
I thought you were going to say Tech Decks for a moment.
What?
Tech Decks, those little skateboards.
I think I might remember that. But, yeah, the fucking things.
Like, no matter how many people complain the national debts may not be there, or that other things aren't going to be there, it's still going to sell decently. Because there are a majority of people I like to call those with common sense, that have just sort of gotten over certain things.
Yeah,
Oh, you missed the box back there. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure there were no boxes down this path. There was just two that I missed earlier.
There's a box up there.
Up where?
There was not the left box on the left.
Oh, I've already gotten that. You're behind. Because you're watching the stream.
Oh, okay, sorry. But yeah, I just feel like Game Freak's not gonna put their effort in towards giving a shit about Pokemon, so why should I?
I mean, for me, I came to that realization a long time ago because, honest to God, the Pokemon series has been pretty stagnant for a long time.
They have not done anything really big to change it other than Mega Evolutions was sadly like the biggest change they ever made.
Yeah.
And Dynamax
because it's literally the only one that stayed around for more than one game. I mean, like, yeah, that was one of the reasons I just sort of fell out of Pokemon once I got into it with Gen 4. It's like Gen 5.
At this point, the only Pokemon
that and I couldn't afford it, but
This is probably where I missed them.
That and the only other Pokemon games I could really enjoy are ROM hacks. Like, specifically the two Game Boy and Color ones I played, Crystal Clear and Prism.
Shit.
Ask Lasoon, she is one to tell you that I have 12 playthroughs of Crystal Clear just because of how big and open it is.
I've played it like twice. I only beat it once. I'm proud of
all those.
We still need to do.
I beat it 11.
We still need to do a battle in Stadium 2.
Yeah, I need to choose one of my save files. I'll probably level up my Pokemon to 100 using a rare candy sheet or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's no rare. You don't even need a rare.
Prism.
You don't
Prism
even need.
Was the one that got axed.
You don't even need
Crystal
a rare.
Crystal Clear was the one that got DMCA'd, but it's still going.
You don't
Prism got straight up cease and desisted.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, I was just talking about Sage's comment.
You don't even need a cheat. You could buy rare candies after you've beaten like 16 gyms.
Oh yeah. But I just need money.
You could grind for it with like the coin amulet and the Elite Four or a high-paying gym.
Yeah, for me it's a bit of a different thing where, did you get those 2 boxes back there?
Yeah, he did.
VHS?
I thought Gaia wasn't done yet. But yeah, Prism I like more so because it doesn't
fucking shit.
The things I like about Prism specifically is that, you see, it does something that Pokemon hasn't done since Gen 6, and that's add more new types and actually make them interesting. And not just fairy types' reason of existing of, we came here because dragons got a bit too overpowered.
Well, at least now I know where those 2 boxes I missed were.
I remember specifically one of my least
fucking hitbox.
One of my least favorite of the types was they introduced a gas type. Hello, Michael Burns.
Hi, sorry you missed a lot of stuff. How far did you end up getting in World of Light? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. A gas type, it is effective against poison and weak to fire.
Huh. Not quite sure. I mean, I get the fire weakness, but I'm not sure about the strength for... I guess, like, oxygen is a gas? And, like, if you have, like, oxygen tanks, you can avoid breathing in poison gas? Or you... Yeah, no, I don't get it. Okay.
They did. Oh, funny you say that, Sage. They did add a sound type.
Yeah.
Why
anyway.
does one of my questions I have always about the Pokemon fandom is, why is the most requested idea for a type sound?
Loudred.
Yeah, but sound isn't a type.
I don't really want a new type. I just want more evolutions of different types.
Just like types are certain elements, I guess, and you could describe how I feel about them. Like poison, yeah, I could see that as an element. Fairy, not really, but I could sort of see it. Sound, okay, now you just fuck with me. The elemental of sound,
Finally.
What does he do? He just screams.
God, fuck. Finally got this gem. Fuck this level. Fucking... Cortex.
What chat's on? Yeah.
Yeah, but I always want. Now I know at least, but why sound? It's like, why call it sound? Why not give it a more interesting name, like noise?
Honestly, I think sound sounds better
Ha!
than noise. Maractus could be one.
Oh, by the way, did you guys hear about that in the Sword and Shield trailer?
What?
Basically, the Bring Back National Dex thing always brought about an example of people's favorite Pokemon being Maractus. Like, somebody could like that Pokemon. It's like, you know, the fact that you can't get it is bad in the game. And like the fucking Sword and Shield trailer, the most recent one, showed off that Maractus is in the game.
Oof.
That had to be out of spite.
Honestly, I don't think people.
It's probably a coincidence. I don't think they kept.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to.
It's a funny as hell coincidence, but
I think they're trying
to be fair,
I think
the official Pokemon Twitter is finally blocking people who are using the Bring Back National Dex hashtag.
Yeah, I think they're deliberately avoiding it because of how toxic it is.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, when that hashtag has brought along false rape allegations, nobody wants to be associated with that.
Yep.
Why did fandom suck? Oh!
Why does the Pokemon fandom suck? I don't know, it used to be really good.
Oh, did you guys hear the big gaming news the other day? Oh, I can't believe Fortnite Man got into Shrek Super Slam.
Oh, dude, Fortnite Johnson, as my friend Keo calls him.
Fortnite Johnson. I love that name. That's so stupid.
I mean, to be fair, it's a term that he uses for like a generic character, so he just calls certain people Fortnite Johnson.
Oh, Long Johnson.
Oh, Long John. Oh, Don Piano.
What's your name? Yeah. That kind of reminds me of the weird, there was a weird sketch that they constantly always showed me in school, but it was, about, East-West football finals, and it's all the players introducing themselves, and it's a bunch of weird names and school names.
Yeah, VHS, don't forget about those boxes
like,
behind you, when you start the stage.
Oh, I already got them.
One of the people in that skit was from a place called apparently Penn State Penitentiary. One of my favorite jokes from that is one of the football players' names was Hingle McCringleberry. That kind of reminds me of like what's the weirdest vocal tick you've noticed with a certain type of people?
I don't really think I've noticed a certain type of people having a vocal tick, but it's like...
New Yorkers always say Long Island.
I mean, like, I guess, like, the one I can actually think of off the top of my head is Canadians and the way they pronounce sorry.
And about.
And yeah, well, that's not even like a thing in Canada. Like people don't pronounce it a boot.
Probably Ed, to answer your question in chat, probably whole hog.
Worst level names. Yeah.
Well, I'd say Rolling Stones for the safer work answer.
No, that's great. Rolling Stones is a good band.
Well, I mean, you get like. It's safer work, so it just gets fucking takes you to
get the
Rolling Stones instead of the level.
Yeah, you don't get the level you're looking for. You have a worse one. What is it, Ed? Oh God.
Yeah, well, buddy.
Hot cocoa. Okay, yeah.
I don't get it.
Hot cocoa.
Then
you get a bunch of chocolate.
You either get hot chocolate or you get cocoa porn.
I think you'd most likely get hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Hot, say we got it. Hot, say we got it.
Oh, we got it! Hot chocolate!
Oh god, the worst case scenario with that level is you get porn of it and God damn it. Cortex. You get porn of Cortex in the Coco outfit.
Oh no! God damn it! God damn it, Broken. That thought made me die. Oh, wait a minute. This whole time I thought I had a checkpoint. God damn it. Now I have to go to the beginning of the level every single time now.
What other weird ones are there? What other bad Crash levels would there be to search?
Cold Hard Crash, maybe?
Yeah, most likely, because then you just get a picture of a Crash ice sculpture.
Yeah.
But because that is a cold hard Crash. What else is there?
Please tell me I wasn't the only one who saw that platform clone itself and then the clone fell.
I also saw it.
One thing I always, for some reason, think of with Crash Bandicoot is the invincibility theme with Uka Uka.
Oh, Uka has
or not Uka Uka, Aku Aku. I get them mixed up.
I don't see why.
I remember Soul Eater.
My
sister has a Soul.
You finish.
There's a Soul Eater keychain.
I have the entire series on Blu-ray. I'm scared to watch it because I know they completely changed the ending and ruined everything.
The ending isn't as bad as people make it out to be. I mean, yeah, it's really fucking hokey and just kind of misrepresentative philosophical topics, but you know.
I still want to watch it though, because I still want to finish it because it's a nostalgic anime for me.
Why don't the Aku statues here give you invincibility?
Because you need them to illuminate the hallways.
Why not just have the invincibility thing give you like a 30 seconds of a fully lit room?
Because they didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than game developers. No, not really.
I mean, I hear that the ending to the manga is pretty bad by fans.
And then
it's pretty bad by fans' opinions as well.
And instead of getting like a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood style anime that like fixes problems with the series, what we got was fucking Soul Eater K-On! From what I hear.
It's Soul Eater, not.
I make that same joke, fucking Wayne's World style. Soul Eater.
One of my favorite quotes is from Wayne's World. I haven't seen it, but I know bits about it, and it was great. But it's like, it's because they get paid. And that's just kind of... And he has, like, on the Adidas shirt, I think, and, like, a Pepsi hat.
You know, he's drinking a Pepsi, and he smiles in front of the camera with it.
But yeah, that's... Actually, you know what? That's my fucking feelings of Game Freak situation when people say, oh, Game Freak is lazy. It's like people only do things because they want to get paid. That's just kind of sad.
But yeah, Soul Eater is a fun series, and I think the ending's alright, but not ideal.
It still has my favorite opening animation for any anime.
Oh, yeah.
One of my fucking...
Not my favorite anime theme song. That's still Sailor Moon, Season 1, 2, and 3.
Mm.
Mine is probably, One Punch Man.
One Punch Man is also a good theme song.
One Punch Man or Mob Psycho 100?
Mob Psycho 100 Seasons 1 and 2 are tied for me. Because, like, I like the build-up of Season 1, but I just fucking love how...
Oh, by the way, did you guys actually know that Nate Wants to Battle Nate Wants to Battle does the Toonami dub covers for the English openings of Dragon Ball Super.
Holy shit.
I don't really watch Nate Wants to Battle.
Oh, thank God, another checkpoint.
He's a music YouTuber.
No, I know that. I just don't watch the stuff.
It's mostly just covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Well, yes, except now. Yeah, pretty much. Series itself. That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, from what?
Oh, Ed, if you have that opinion, then you're gonna fucking hate season 2. Oh man.
I doubt he's gonna watch it because he doesn't like season 1 that much.
I still want to watch it because I love that arc of the manga, but I...
Oh yeah, like, it should be said that, 1 got famous for his storytelling ability alone. Like, his art abilities are not up to Murata's, level, but, like...
Studio Madhouse is so good. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Sage, I know you're in the chat. I'm so sorry we couldn't finish Hells the other day. We were watching that for a movie night because it was the last time we could get to use Rabbit, and I kind of went through a bad mental spot, and because of that, I missed a lot of the movie. So we just kind of had to scrap it so that I could rest.
Well, now we have a new dilemma. We don't have anything to replace Rabbit with.
We can find something for ourselves, I bet. My problem is that I need something so that I can stream Halloween specials.
We could probably upload the movies to the Plex server that Ed runs.
Okay, and like, I don't know. That's. Fucking, what was I gonna say?
Fucking finally,
oh yeah,
God.
I was gonna do a bad impression of the member berries from South Park.
Another show I haven't seen much of, South Park, but I know a bit of the references.
Member berries are basically like an allegory for nostalgic pandering. In South Park. And it gets really weird because they try to blame nostalgic pandering for Trump getting elected, and I'm just gonna leave it there because...
Okay, guys?
Yeah.
The less we talk about that, the better.
We've gotten every gem in every normal stage. Guys, you know what this means?
We're not done yet!
You know what this means. We don't have a choice. We gotta do Stormy Ascent.
Peace was never an option.
Don't you need to go back? Don't you need to go back for one of them?
No, I got all of them. The only one I have left is Stormy Ascent. I checked.
No, are you,
check it again!
Are you at 100%?
Look, this is my 100% save file on screen. 27 gems. I have 26. The only one left is Stormy Ascent.
No, because, Stormy Ascent is, 102, like 101 or 102.
Dude, I have 103% on my first save file.
No.
That means I got Stormy Ascent on that save file. It's the last level we have to do. We don't have a choice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that sounded rude.
Me too. We have no choice. We gotta suffer. Okay.
No, but I'm not talking about the thing. I'm just my loud screaming of nerd.
Ah. This is gonna be a long level. Who do you want for this? Crash or Coco?
Coco.
We haven't seen him for the whole game. Let's do Crash.
Nah, we're gonna see him in the last 2 levels because he's required for those. I agree with Broken. All right, here we go. At least it's not a colored gem level.
Yeah, you can look at the, yeah, Ed, you can look at the pause screen and it'll tell you this many gems out of this many gems.
Good luck! You're gonna need it.
Yeah, on the pause screen it says I have 26 out of 26. This is the 27th. So for those who don't know, this is a level that was cut from the original PS1 game because it was too fucking hard.
It was seemingly cut late in development.
Yep.
Because it was too
it's still
fucking hard.
in the game, and it has an exit point. Like, Beta Sunset Vista is still in the game in Crash 1, PS1. But it does not have an exit point.
Yeah, and then there's that crystal level that I'm really sad they didn't, like, make, but I understand why they didn't.
I think that was used for original presentation shit on Crash 1.
What was?
The crystal level.
What do you mean by, original presentation shit?
E3, I think, is what or like Space World.
No, I think it was a level access. I think it was a level accessed by fans, later on, but it wasn't, like, anything, because it was just, like, because I believe that, like, these, the levels that got cut, like the Waterfall level, or Sunset Vista, or like the beta, I mean, or Stormy Ascent, were like
got to the first checkpoint.
To bosses.
Got to the first checkpoint with no deaths. That's a good sign.
Don't jinx it, dumbass.
But yeah,
again,
they were like leading.
This is not a colored gem level, so it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, still.
But yeah, they were like lead up to bosses. Like the missing waterfall level was a lead up to Ripperoo. Like you were,
oh my god! I only had like 70 lives because I died so much in that fucking dark stage.
But yeah.
This isn't as bad as the lab or Slippery Climb because it's not a colored gem.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, and I think the crystal level was supposed to be a lead up to the koala boss.
Koala Kong.
3.
Yeah, him.
Alright, someone keep a death count.
Ed's doing it in chat. And there's 3. At least on my eyes.
Yeah, it was 3.
Yeah, keep in mind, Lynn, we're like 30 seconds behind VHS's thing.
Yeah, we are, so I guess we just gotta mind our damn business. Oh yeah, Digimon's coming to the Switch. I think I already talked about it.
I'm not into Digimon, but I really want to get that because everybody I know says that. Pretty much everyone I know says that Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth is one of the best games ever made.
I mean, I don't hear that, but I do hear it's a good RPG.
4.
I've heard that too. The best game ever made thing. Sorry if I keep cutting out my, PS4 controller is basically connected by CAN on a string to my PS4.
You sound fine.
No, but I mean, like, it keeps disconnecting the controller, and my controller's battery has officially puttered out.
Yeah, you're not disconnecting at all, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
So yeah, we'll probably be fine when we either go to Crash 2 or switch to 15.
I think we
watch out, it's potion throwing cat.
5. Fucking slippy jump.
I'm surprised this game doesn't have ice physics.
I still haven't touched that Yu-Gi-Oh game I found on the GBA the other day. I really need to get to that.
I had a few GBA DS Yu-Gi-Oh games, specifically Stardust Accelerator, I think it is. Shit was fucking tight.
I keep having all these ideas for live streams I want to do, like just endurance live streams, and one of them was one life slippery climb. Or wait.
God damn it!
Stormy Ascent.
6.
Stormy Ascent.
Fuck. I always forget around that part you have to wait a little bit.
Card games on motorcycles.
Yes, everyone knows the joke.
Fucking
Joke is dead.
I'm just being a dumbass at this point. It's not even the level's fault. It's my own fault for not fucking reading this.
It's all a part of the learning experience, man. Or relearning.
I've only played this level like 3 times, and I've only gotten the gem on this once.
You know, why don't we fucking go back to the talking of abridged series? Has there been any other recent abridged series that have caught you guys' eyes?
Not really.
A few months back, I binge watched all of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. That was really fun.
Are there any big abridged series makers other than Team 4-Star at this point?
Something Woody Entertainment. They're like
oh yeah, SAO abridged.
Yeah, SAO abridged and My Hero Academia abridged. That just recently started is really.
Oh
really
yeah, there's
promising.
also one I'm really interested in is Persona 3 abridged.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Has that updated at all since the last?
Oh yeah, recently got a new episode.
Ah, sweet.
They started doing the spring movie, I think. The one that was on Netflix on its own for some reason.
Yeah, abridging isn't dead, it's just not as notorious as it used to. That's not the right word. It's not as
famous.
well known as. It's not as big as it used to be.
What's the death count at? What is the death count at now? Because
I believe it's 6 or 7.
I haven't been saying them out loud because we've been talking.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say...
Persona 3 Abridged has, I have not seen that. Should I actually watch Persona 3 Abridged?
I don't know.
Ed, did you lose count?
Listen! Counting's hard!
Prevalent, yes, or prevalent. That's, that is the exact word I was thinking of. Thank you, Ed, for being better at English than a natural English speaker.
There was the mid-2000s where they were fucking everywhere, though.
Yeah, they used to be everywhere, but they're just, like, they're just not as big as they used to be because of the legal issues that come from.
Son of a fucking bitch.
It's also the fact that Team 4-Star has kind of really set the bar for a bridge series with DBZA.
That's a positive and a negative in my opinion, because like it, as a positive, it makes all the abridged material that comes out have to live up to a higher standard, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But it's like,
I guess we're just gonna say 10.
Yeah, let's just go with 10. Seems like a nice round number.
Oh, 11. Now it's 11.
Okay.
Or wait, is it?
How is it a bad thing, Broken? What we were talking about earlier?
It's bad because it sort of kills anybody who might want to get into it, but feels like it has a bit of a perfectionist mindset. Like they burn themselves out on trying to be as good as they can, or as good as they
that fucking jump!
Can be, but, like,
fucking fuck.
Hey, that's my line.
I know I have to land on the last step, Sage, but I fucking panic because there's so little time for it.
So what's with the weird hands coming out of the bars? What's with lanky hand Carl over there?
The prisoners, I assume.
What did they do?
They crossed Cortex, apparently.
It's really hard to aim! Really fucking hard to aim because you're not given a lot of time and you're given a very narrow space.
Yeah, you got like 3 seconds before the stairs give way and you're boned.
Well, I fucked it up again, but I had an Aku Aku mask, so fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. We've actually got our shit.
Fucking bullshit.
What's your idea, Ed? Stormy Ascent in Super Mario Maker 2?
I mean, no.
You could do that.
Someone would make it.
You could do that. You could. But why?
You could do that. You could just make Stormy Ascend Super Mario Maker 2. But why? Why would you do that?
Oh, I'm getting Super Mario Maker 2 tomorrow, and I am probably gonna let it collect dust like the first Super Mario Maker, unfortunately.
I still need to get into Galaxy because I've heard that that's the Mario game that made people actually enjoy Mario games.
Fucking fucking dumbass with this timing.
The one thing I'll probably refuse to believe is saying that one person told me that Rosalina has the best story in any video game or any piece of media ever.
That's
going
bullshit.
A bit far, but that's going a bit far. It's a damn good story, but it's not.
It's Mario. It comes from Mario, and it comes from one of the non-RPGs. So.
Well, not even that. It's like it's a damn good story, but it's not like the best thing ever. It's like it's definitely the best story to come out of a Mario platformer, though.
Fucked it up and panicked. Fucking idiot.
Considering Mario's platforming thing is, you must save princess, do thing. Anything else? No, go do thing.
I'm being really stupid with this level. God damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking slap myself.
Consume mushroom and get excited to consume next mushroom.
No, Ed, my problem is that I keep dying because I keep making stupid mistakes like a fucking idiot. Keep making
mistakes happen, man.
Well, they make me feel stupid. I'm sorry that's really pathetic sounding, but I hate making mistakes.
Be stupid, because I'm the stupidest one here.
Oh, that's a big oof. God damn it! Fucking hitbox.
So I had to go AFK for a second. What did the story transition, or what did the what did the conversation transition to?
Consume mushroom and get excited to consume next mushroom.
I mean, I guess, yeah, it's sort of like that.
Platforming Mario has no story anymore. It has one, but it might as well not.
I mean, it never really did have a story. It's never really changed from. Sorry, excuse me. It's never really changed.
The prisoners in this thing, looking closer at them, they kind of look like Gollum.
They've been stuck in prison in like a non-government complex, so it's probably not good for their health.
Oh, now I have 2 Aku Aku masks. Maybe it won't fuck up as much. I love it when games reward you because you're such a fuck up at the game. Wait, save myself, god damn, holy you guys see that? You guys haven't seen that yet, holy shit.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's rad.
Wait, did I miss a box because of that?
I don't think so.
I don't want to risk it, though.
Throw yourself off that ledge.
The game won't let me.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm not asking for a Final Fantasy epic from a Mario game. I'm just asking for something more interesting than Bowser kidnapped Princess.
I mean, again, Galaxy has probably the best story of a fucking what's the word of a Mario game, of a Mario platformer, like by default, because it actually has one second.
Oh my god!
Super Mario.
I finally did that without getting hit once.
Second place probably goes to Super Mario 3D World for Peach not getting kidnapped.
Yeah, this time Bowser
and then I fucked
vertically challenged fairies.
And then I fucked up my jump like an idiot. Oh great, Broken's PS4 wants to run into West mode again.
Ah shit. I will re-invite him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This sounds of nothing like just gamer rage. Or like beating myself up. I'm sorry if this sounds like just gamer rage and beating myself up. This is just... It's really frustrating how stuck I am at this one specific part. I remember doing better on this the first time I played it on my own.
Oh, by the way, Neil C. Sorega released a new video and it's pretty fucking hilarious.
I don't know who that is.
Potter Puppet Pals. He does a lot of remixes on YouTube as well.
Fucking shitty jumps.
Shitty jump.
Alrighty.
This one fucking stair section, this goddamn stairs and spike section. Fuck this fucking section so goddamn much.
What is that weird thing that's getting censored on the live stream screen?
That's me joining and exiting the call.
I was about to say, oh no, the cease and desist is coming. Run!
Yeah. What was I saying before? Oh right, 3D World takes second place for Mario platformer stories, then out of sheer value of Peach not getting kidnapped. The thing with
Mario platformers usually have a problem of if Peach gets kidnapped, but it's a different location.
Yeah, in this, like, Peach still gets kidnapped, but it's, like, Bowser has an actual, like, goal. I mean, granted, it's outside of Peach being kidnapped, it's just something he apparently does out of habit, but,
I'm guessing Bowser just sort of has that feeling of, you know what, I'm on my way to Peach's castle to do this plan. I just fucking will.
He basically just steals Peach's castle because he wants to marry her and be queen of a new galaxy.
New galaxy, it's gonna be cool, there's going to be cake, and Mario is not gonna be invited.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus stage. That means a checkpoint, and that means these deaths don't count.
Yep.
Any deaths here don't count. Though
yeah,
I think our death count is gone again.
Yeah, who cares? You died XD amounts of X.
Yeah. Fucking, what was I going to say?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what I think you need to do is jump on that TNT crate. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I used, it's, Sage, what you're doing is probably better than, what I do. Is like, I, like, start bending my controller, when I get really frustrated.
That's where you get your name from.
Oh no, that's not where I get my name from. I just fucking, I used to throw controllers. I mean, it is sort of where I used to throw controllers a lot. I just got it from pretty much nowhere. Like,
I threw my phone once and it didn't get. I threw my phone against a wall once and it didn't get damaged at all.
I mean, externally.
Oh, that's. Go the fuck to sleep! Stop watching this shit.
Yeah.
Ed, I think it's time to admit you have a problem. Oh, hey, Embryo. Oh no, you lost all those really shiny fruit.
But yeah, like the story is like, Bowser. Yeah, I miss you. Yeah, we miss you too.
We miss you too, but you have a life.
The thing with Galaxy Story is basically just like Bowser's creating a new galaxy, and he basically just wants tweet Peach as a trophy.
So did you hear about another terrible Instagram challenge thing that's going around?
What?
Well, apparently people still don't want to people are still wanting retail workers to suffer.
Fucking, okay.
They're spitting in tea now.
Oh, fuck off. Like, don't mess with retail workers.
What's next? What's next? Lighting the fucking lighter fluid section on fire?
You know what my favorite of those ice cream memes is? It's the one where the guy takes it out of the freezer and then he gently puts it in his grocery cart like it's a little baby.
That's class.
So what I think you gotta do for this one is it's like a bit of a puzzle. I think you have to jump and crate just so that you can jump onto the top layer of crates instead of the bottom layer with the TNT thing.
But yeah, it's just people. Apparently, the whole thing of Instagram challenges now is let's be assholes to people who work at retail. I don't understand why, because retail people are the last kind of people you want to mess with, considering...
I don't see how you can... I don't think you can reach the top layer, though.
Considering
I think that's how I did it, but don't feel the need to do it just because I say I think that's the way. Last time I played this game was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, but yeah, like, fucking, the only retail worker I know as a friend always constantly sounds like he's about to strangle me.
I mean, retail workers just want to do their job, just want to do their jobs and get the hell out.
Maybe you have to clutch that.
Oh wait, I think I know which... Oof. What you gotta do is jump on that box and then jump back. But, what you need to do first is get the extra life box. Forgive me, I'm very stupid, but what I think you have to do is try to get to the other side with, What you do before is pretty good. Oof. So have either of you guys had theater classes?
Yes, all the time as a kid. I went to a very... My parents...
No, but I mean like high school theater classes.
No, my parents enlisted me in a specific, like, local theater school in Arizona.
Ah, I see. They too wanted to make their child a star and ruin their life preemptively.
No, they just thought it was like something fun for me to do that wasn't TV all the time or school.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same reason that my parents signed me up for stuff. Yeah, I was involved in a middle school play that was like... It was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like, it wasn't Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It was based off of the book, not either movie.
It was based on the book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a high school theater class.
I could be an actor or a singer, but
Can you guys hear me by the way?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Because it said my fucking thing set up can't operate PS4 with voice. Oh, I get it. Like Xbox. I'm damn upstanding here. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Dude, it's the Mario. BHS, stop doing that. You're tempting fate.
I'm trying to reach that box.
Yeah, that stack of boxes are in the way of getting that.
What you need to do is get it on the way from getting the extra life box.
I don't understand how I can do that. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
You're on the TNT crates, but you need to get on the question mark crate by... I see. Don't.
Yeah, the stack of crates is too high to jump over.
What does it mean, can't operate PS4 with voice? I'm not trying to tell it to do anything. Guessing it's registering a command? But yeah, back to my theater story. I probably told this to you guys, but for people on stream get to hear it for the first time. But as our final assignment for senior year theater class, we all got to do movies. But I was paired with the boring kids.
What do you mean?
I was paired with the kids of the modern generation. Meanwhile,
Good night, Ed. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me and my ancient Inuit stone hut, I didn't understand most of the things they ever wanted to do. And the idea they had, while everybody else was actually having original ideas, theirs was the idea of a fucking Smosh video. A fucking, what if we did a Fortnite sketch? I'm like, we're supposed to make a movie. We failed. Because they didn't understand that, you know, when you act in something, you're supposed to put effort into it.
Oh, damn it! That was so close. I was onto something there.
Yeah, you got it. It's Mario.
What happened?
We won't know until we...
Fucking idiot.
No, you got something on... Oh, nope. Ain't that the eternal mood?
Yep. This is... Yeah. I remember hating this. Do.
I did it!
That local sports ball.
I figured it out, I think I did it! Maybe. But now I don't know if I can jump far enough.
You can do it! I totally fucking believe in that.
Alright, so...
No,
what you need to do,
Nope, I fucked it up already. Fucked it up. Now I can't. Now I have no way of getting up there. Have to start over.
Yeah, I think
so
what you need
have to do is do what you did before, but leave one box left. Or two,
leave one or two boxes left. Because you can jump over two.
Nope, damn it. I didn't leave one.
And throw yourself off a bridge, or hell.
And I got crushed because of the shitty fucking collision hit box.
What are hitboxes? Am I supposed to hit the boxes?
Apparently there's something that nobody knows how to design.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of one of my, we all had Vine. You know, this isn't like my weird talks with my sort of friend Kyle from another server I'm in, where he doesn't know what Vines are.
Don't you talk shit about boxes. I like boxes.
But like, yeah, one of my fucking favorite Vines is by a guy called Matt Post, and it's just, what is a tampoon? I cannot eat it, that is all I know.
Alright, I left a box.
Good. The crash bags. Not only that, but you left the bottom box so you can get on it in case that one falls.
Well, boys, we did it. We finally stopped racism.
Wait, we were trying to stop racism?
I thought we were trying to play Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, that's what everyone's trying to do in life, right? I mean, if you're a good person.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
If you're a bad person, you're constantly trying to do Instagram challenges and lick ice cream like that. Did you hear about what they're doing down in Texas?
Oh, God. Ah, fuck, here we go.
There are policemen now at ice cream aisles.
God fucking damn it.
But instead of being armed with regular weapons, they are armed with water guns.
I mean, that makes sense. It's not
They
really
should
excessive.
they should just have a spray bottle, considering these people are acting like fucking animals.
And I had to pause and let my cat inside because, of course, my cat...
Speaking of something with spray bottles.
The fuck is this shit? Splatoon? Aw, yeah, baby, Splat Tim. He does it.
I miss Splat Tim.
You know, that actually kind of reminds me, I'm doing something else with another set of friends of mine. Apparently he's doing a summer job painting dorms. And I made the joke, man, you must be really good with a splat roller. You know, because I'm boring and he paints dorms with those fancy roller...
Oh my god, how did I not die there?
Simple. You are decent at what the hell happened there.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Gotta stay fit. Damn, that was
Alright,
good.
here's where the platforming gets precise.
Yeah, that fucking thing you did on those platforms, that shit was clean.
Checkpoint!
VHS just flexing. That was nice, VHS. Very well done.
We're almost at the end, boys. I'll have to watch this again and put a death count in the description. Well, Vicarious Visions. The fuck is a hitbox?
Yeah, you didn't even touch it and you died!
Vicarious Visions. The fuck is a hitbox?
Where is the hit? No, more like where is the hitbox?
I know that, like, the looser hitboxes are a good thing on these vultures, because holy shit, what the hell is up with some of these vultures? like you can hit a vulture.
Yeah, what is
from
up
the
with these
bottom
vultures? None of
with
them
your
are green
head,
and all.
and it'll count as you jumping on it.
But yeah, what the fuck is up with these vultures? None of them are green and also old men.
Okay.
That guy's got a throwing arm. Why is he working at Cortex's lab? He could have gotten a baseball. He could have gone pro if he didn't join Cortex.
So, I was at
Well,
Goodwill.
I mean, he's a robot.
I was at Goodwill today, and they had this DVD compilation titled 4 Film Favorites, Critters with Character. It was
What movies did it have?
Both of the Happy Feets and both of the Cats and Dogs movies.
There was a Happy
Oh,
Feet
you mean
too.
the one...
Yes, and I think it's criminally underrated because I saw it in the theater and I loved it.
Cats and Dogs 2?
No, Happy Feet 2. I saw Cats and Dogs 2 in the theater, but that's not nearly as good.
Those movies are weird.
But they do have Tobey Maguire in the first one.
Oh,
Yeah, Boss Baby also has Tobey Maguire.
No.
He plays the narrator in that, I think.
God, I just want Tobey Maguire to play Uncle Ben, please.
What's that? You want another Spider-Man movie where Uncle Ben isn't even brought up?
I mean, he does exist in the MCU because, like, in the trailer for Far From Home, Peter's suitcase is Uncle Ben's hand-me-down.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, because you can't have Spider-Man without Uncle Ben.
I mean,
specifically,
Tony Stark
Peter
fills
Parker.
Tony Stark fills the living Uncle Ben role.
Yeah. It also fits the dying one too.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the spoilers. Uh-oh, hot dog.
Stop! The fucking Russo brothers said I'm allowed to.
Wait, you got permission from the Russo brothers?
Yeah,
everyone did.
They said that a spoiler ban was lifted like a week after Endgame.
I think it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spider-Verse is pretty good. That's it. Yeah, Far From Home is pretty good. They pull a similar trick off with Mysterio that they did with Vulture. So, you know, the villain is good. No, I'm sorry. Did I just spoil that Mysterio is the bad guy?
Yeah,
I mean, technically yes. I kind of predicted it also, but I was also kind of wondering if they
predicted it. Everyone who's read a Spider-Man comic before has predicted it the same way they did in PS4.
Voice cracks.
Thanks for giving me Aku Aku masks when, so that I have invincibility frames on the spikes where, like, you can't jump back onto the platforms because they're too fucking low.
S4 is my DMC5 machine. Yeah, I've heard Devil May Cry 5 is pretty fun. I need to get
You say that, but you will get more games for your PS4, and
that
then you
one
will
fucking
wonder
bird.
how you got...
I always fuck up that pattern.
Welcome to Bird Up, the worst show on television. Yeah,
I need to get a look at it, how fast the platform moves in sync with the bird.
No, I keep doing it too early is my problem.
What happened with me was I got the PS4 just for Spider-Man. And I thought it would only be for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is a nice game.
Can't
wait for the sequel if that ever happens.
I then got Persona 5, Final Fantasy 15, Minecraft, and a Lego Batman game I sold off.
Which one was it? 2 or 3?
Beyond Gotham.
That's 3.
Yeah.
I briefly sampled DC superheroes before I got a refund and used the money
villains?
yeah, villains. Before I got a refund and used the money for Sonic Forces again because I didn't own it anymore, and I wanted to play it again, and I don't regret that at all. I don't understand. I don't understand that pattern. I don't understand what you're supposed to do there.
I think you're supposed to get on one platform as it's like immediately stopped or going back in, and then jump on the other one. I think. I don't.
You know it is coming up instead of a bridge series though, going back to that tangent. Reanimated versions of certain episodes.
Broken, you were correct. I remember this platform. This is just a trick. This just carries you to the end. Heh.
Oh, son of a bitch, it does.
That's the end of the level, and the fucking birds fucked me up again.
Bird down.
These are not worthy of being called burbs. They're assholes.
Sorry.
You know what I just thought of that cracks me up whenever I see it?
What? The Danny Phantom thing?
It's that
He's an asshole.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, how'd you know?
Because whenever I think of that line from Back to the Future, all I can think of is the Danny Phantom meme edit. Kind of like how, no matter what music I hear for some reason I always think of, Jones Barbecue Foot.
Yeah, I'll read that book eventually. I know there's a digital version on there, but I like physical books. I want to look for it at my library.
Is one of those spells, Yeetus Deletus?
Fucking hitbox didn't count.
I'm not trying to sound mean, VHS, but whenever you get frustrated and make that scream, it sounds like one of the Mortal Kombat screams from, like, the original arcade games.
Fatality.
Oh!
Flawless. Fatality.
I mean,
flawless victory.
To me, he kind of sounds like a Muppet that's about to freak the fuck out. Like Kermit with the scrunched up face.
Oh, that's one of my favorite reaction images to use when I'm mad, is a scrunched up Kermit face.
Oh, that's reminds me, that's one of my favorite parts of Amphibia, is like, everyone, like, when they start freaking out, they start looking like frog Muppets. Like, sometimes they'll get the scrunched up face, and if they're screaming, their mouth opens like a Muppet mouth.
I think of puppets, I can also think of that one cat bug moment from Bravest Warriors. Marry me, Rebecca! No.
Isn't that thing voiced by the same kid as the Muffin from Astif movie?
What are you talking about?
Isn't Catbug voiced
I Wanna Die Muffin.
No,
yeah, Catbug is voiced by Muffin Boy. Is voiced by Muffin Boy from Asdef movie.
That feeling when you're getting so frustrated and bad at a level that even in the early parts you're screwing up because you're losing your focus and the game is rotting your brain. It's like when the nerd played Predator in the Schwarzenegger episode.
God, for the last 2 days I've been grinding levels for the sword familiar in
Bloodstained or Symphony of the Night or whatever?
Or Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, yeah. And it's just... oh my god, it's taking forever, but the sword looks so fucking cool.
God damn! Fucking bird!
Bird down!
You ever just see a video game enemy that frustrates you so much that you just want to personally, like, brutally end it, rather than the normal, like, jumping or spinning shit in the game?
The Bursamundi from fucking Final Fantasy 15. Because anytime I fucking get into contact with that enemy, it just rapid punches me, and it always comes in groups of 5, and they always do that.
He's an asshole.
Okay, bird section.
Is this a burb?
I actually saw the original scene of where the "is this a bird" thing comes from, and it cracked me up even more than the meme already. You know what I mean, right?
Oh, that terrified me. I thought I screwed up and lost the last box, so I had to kill myself. But no,
yeah.
I got it. We did it, boys.
You know what I'm.
We did
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but I'm referencing Cheeton. There's this picture of Cheeton out there. So just got its face pressed up against a bird plushie, and it's just asking, "Is this a burb?"
All right. The Great Hall is just a gimmick level with a cutscene in it, so we just have this, the Cortex boss, and then the game is over.
But yeah, my specific thing I was talking about was, I love that scene because he's like, "Oh, I'm just a traveling philosopher. Is this a bird?" And the guy who's looking at him is just the most fucking awestruck person. And he keeps saying the dumbest shit, and the guy is just like, "What the fuck?"
Alright, get ready, guys, because the best cutscene in the game is about to play as soon as I get to the end of this hall.
Are you gonna win?
I do really
are you gonna
like
win
the
a
face
prize?
Crash I do really like the face Crash makes when he walks through the curtain.
Tell him
here
what
comes,
he's won!
Here it comes.
Tell him what he's won! And, yo!
Swiggity swooty, coming for the booty.
That fits surprisingly well. That song fits surprisingly well for this ending.
So this is the best ending, but we're still going to do the normal Cortex final boss.
Yeah, in this ending, Crash and Tana win a 2-night stay at Nickelodeon Studios or whatever.
Oh, that's why she. That's why she broke up with him.
Yeah, and then it goes so poorly that she breaks up with him.
Bapu sold the ruins and became a resort developer.
I always wanted to go to that hotel, and my god, I'm glad I didn't.
What happened there?
Okay, I mentioned the Funkland earlier. He also did a video on the Nickelodeon Resort and how bad it got. I highly recommend it. It's fantastic. He also did a podcast.
I remember.
He also did a podcast where he interviewed a former manager for the hotel.
But I actually remember something else. We need the Sly series on PS4 first.
Sage, I don't own any of the Sly Cooper games. I've never even played any of them. And they're not on PS4, so I can't stream them because I don't have streaming equipment for other consoles. Alright. It's time to fight Cortex, even though we already have 100%. At least I have some Aku masks for this.
Aku.
Yeah, I have two hits, which is good because I have trouble with this fight sometimes.
Good.
Who do we got?
Yeah, this is the
you Crash Bandicoot. Sorry. The Cortex boss fight is surprisingly difficult.
Another boss fight. Oh, you gotta shoot more green back at him.
I like the music that plays here. It's a nice callback to the first cutscene.
Look at how fucking detailed the blimp is, like, that you're fighting on.
Yeah, it's a little too detailed, actually.
What do you mean, bro?
Damn it! I didn't see that last green thing that he... God damn it! Now I have to do all of this in one hit. can't fucking... I couldn't fucking see what he was shooting at me.
Oh, you only have 30 lives.
Yeah, because the last 2 levels I had to play were so goddamn hard.
Crash doesn't feel so good.
Okay. I always love Cortex's voice. It's a different voice depending on the game, but
He's always had good voice actors.
Yeah.
My favorite was from Twin Sanity.
Oh, it's the same one from Twin Sanity, I think.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown, I think it is? Or
no. Clancy Brown was the original. Lex Lang is Twin Sanity in this.
Yeah.
At least I think he was in Twin Sanity.
It definitely sounds like the same voice.
God fucking damn it! I can't tell how far they are from me, so I try to spin them, and they're not close enough, and before I can spin them, it hits me and I die.
I'm just glad Lex Lang got a chance to do a more serious version of Cortex before he got really crazy with fucking Wrath and Twin Sanity.
You mean Clancy Brown? Because he did the originals.
Wait, no, I was talking about Lex Lang. I'm glad he got to do. I'm glad he got to do more serious versions of.
I see.
More serious versions of Cortex.
Hold on,
after,
Broken. I'm gonna send you a fucking hilarious image. Give me a second.
Fucking hitbox.
I'm gonna send you a hilarious image.
Okay.
Check your Discord.
Okay, Lynn, that's 2 images. It's false advertising. No, wait,
False
just
advertising.
one. Oh, god damn it. It is a... Okay. I didn't see the feet.
I pushed the goddamn spin button!
Hold on, you old chum.
The game didn't fucking register that I pushed the spin button, goddammit. Fucking ate my input. Fucking. Well, now I got a pity mask.
The game is hungry for button inputs.
The
game needs food badly.
The game can fuck off because the game is supposed to be non-sentient.
Listen, man. If a fucking meme bot on the internet can be called sentient, a game can be sentient.
Alright.
He's about to shoot the green ones. Oh, wait, never mind. 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, 30-second delay, man.
Hello. I'm fucking stupid. Do you think they ever were gonna actually explain the Tiki? Do you think they had a plan to explain
hitbox
and Crash 3?
Sorry, what was that, Lynn?
Like, do you think they were going to explain Aku Aku some way in interviews before Crash 3?
He was explained away in the manual as like a witch doctor possessing a mask. And like he would protect Crash whenever he got hurt. So that's why the whole him being a primal force of good in the universe as opposed to his brother, the primal force of evil, is always a bit weird, but you know, that's where the series went. Nina Cortex. Yeah.
Yeah,
Showed up at some points.
Yeah, she was a thing.
His daughter, I mean, niece.
Yeah, that sort of came out of nowhere and went nowhere.
It's just, I'm pretty sure it was just meant to be a joke. Ooh, that was a good run for that hit. Oh, one more hit. And the game's over.
Here's the pitch, and the season's over.
That was a goddamn game, wasn't it?
The School of Evil, that's where they teach you to be an asshole.
And that was Crash Bandicoot 1. That was more painful than I expected it to be, Jesus Christ. But it was also very worth it. Because this was just fun. Also, no, like, actual credits for Crash 1 or credits music like the original. It's just the same credits for all three games. Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. How vicarious are these visions, you guys? I don't know, they can't be too vicarious since they designed a whole bunch of Game Boy Advance shovelware that I hated back in the day.
But yeah, the School of Evil where you are taught such horrendous things. Like licking ice cream that is in a store or selling piss for $10,000.
Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:30. We don't have much time to do much else. Let's just do like one world of Crash 2, you think?
Sure.
Alright, I'm skipping the credits because it's the same credits in every game. You can just look them up online. These are the people that made this game. It was a good game.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
Man,
game.
I leave for 5 seconds to make a hamburger bun and VHS wins.
Well, it's okay.
Do it all again.
Well, it's okay.
To make a hamburger bun.
Well, it's okay because now we're gonna play.
Yeah, my dad's making burgers.
Now we're going to play Crash 2.
All right, but I am gonna have
Electric Boogaloo.
The burgers are almost done, so I'm gonna have to leave for a little bit before coming back.
All right. At least we have.
One plan I want to do eventually is Final Fantasy 15, but not this stream.
Right. I think what we'll have to do for that is we do that, and then I'll have to download it from your channel and upload it to mine.
Yeah, I'll put it on my channel as a Lynn and Friends thing. Because that's usually what I brand my streams as. And
I could like re-upload it as like a bonus podcast. So.
Yeah. We'll need a fourth body because it's Final Fantasy 15.
Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Let's do this shit.
I feel like Lynn would be the prompto of the group.
Love the lighting.
Alright, time for the best opening cutscene in the history of gaming.
So then what does that make you?
I want to say either Gladiolus or Ignis.
I thought it was just Gladio.
That's the nickname Noctis has for him.
Well, nobody ever says Gladius, does they?
Yeah, people say Gladiolus.
I thought it was Gladius.
No, it's Gladiolus.
Crystals. Of course. No! 1 year later.
The city is on fire! City is on fire!
The city of Townsville is under attack!
I'm just imagining this fucking guy walking around the city. He's like, the city is on fire! Damn it, Dwayne, the city isn't on fire. Then how do you explain that? That's a Wicker Man. But Wicker Man! That seems like it'd be an interesting idea for some sort of enemy in a game or something, like a giant, living, walking, burning Wicker Man.
We try not to remember that reboot, Sage.
No, forget about the reboot. Let's talk about the Wicker Man idea.
Oh yeah, Powerpuff Girls Z was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
About how this entire game
only had an English dub in the Philippines, but...
Can we talk about how this entire game started to get a new battery for Coco's laptop, and we never do get it, and why doesn't Coco just fucking recharge her laptop at the house?
Yeah,
maybe the battery's like actually dead. Like maybe it wasn't at 0% when it.
No, wait. She says that her battery fried.
The battery and just cut out.
Wait, what?
That's exactly what happened with my PS4 controller.
Wait, what the fuck? Does that mean they can fucking afford a laptop battery replacement?
No, does that mean Crash is Does that mean Crash, where Crash lives, there's a Best Buy in the jungle?
I mean, Crash is Crash is Coco's brother, so like they have to have parents or something. Maybe they're trust fund kids.
No, Crash works at a No, that means that there was a Best Buy in this beach.
Wait, where did Coco even come from? They never addressed that.
I mean, she's his sister. She was always there.
Oh yes, that's Minnie Moose, my other sidekick. Yep, been with me the whole time.
What was that from?
The Invader. The last episode of Invader Zim, where they introduce a new character without introducing them. The reason for that is because there actually was going to be an episode to introduce the character. They actually planned that, but it never got made because the show was canceled. So they decided to just have them in the show as a joke. And just say like, oh yeah, he's always been there.
Yeah. Oh man.
Also,
can't wait for that movie.
Also, here we have the easiest colored gem in the entire history of Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, if you can avoid breaking boxes.
Which I can.
One of these days, if I ever get around to streaming the Insane Trilogy, I'm just gonna get to this stage, accidentally, like, pretend like I'm tripping and I spin into like that huge pile of crates middle way through the
Sakurai.
Stage. It's like okay guys, this is pretty easy. It's like there's no way I could actually hit a box. I'm gonna get that color gem like that. Oops.
I like how you did the fucking Casey Jones oops.
Yeah.
Oops!
Oops, I just killed a man.
Oops, I've just made a man. I've just crushed an entire man's fucking skeletal structure under the weight of a garbage compactor.
Johnny's watching.
Hey,
Johnny. You missed us playing.
Johnny.
You completely missed Crash Bandicoot 1. We're already on Crash 2.
You know what? We'll do these in between when we can't really get together for a live stream. We'll grab the people who have like a PS4 and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna. I guess we're just gonna do a run of the Insane Trilogy now.
Yeah, the Insane Trilogy and this is Game Shock. This is the closest you'll get. That was a plan eventually, right?
All right, got the color gem. Suicide.
Yeah, time to die. I can't take it anymore.
One of my favorite fucking GIFs ever I've seen is or a favorite image I've seen of Crash about to body slam onto nitro crates.
Yeah, that's a very popular 4chan logo that they use on the website. It's Crash about
taken 5 seconds before disaster.
It's Crash about to belly flop into a bunch of nitro crates labeled 4chan. Accurate.
Yep.
Body slam!
VHS, you can slide jump.
Yeah, just use that to get around, like how Alucard backdashes.
Honestly, I don't know why they don't put that into. I don't know why they don't put that into the song itself. It's as iconic as the opening song to Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, we spent a good part of yesterday's episode talking about it.
We actually did talk about it a lot in the last episode, so let's not bother much today. Actually, know what? Let's bother. Fucking Aria of Sorrow, fantastic game.
Yeah, you should play it right now. The Wii U, if you have a Wii U and you're working with it, if you have a Wii U, first off, why are you doing this to yourself?
First off,
Second off,
what's wrong with you?
Although, I just love the casting choices made, some of the casting choices made in Bloodstained.
Congratulations, you got cut.
But a pleasant reminder that somebody paid thousands of dollars in the Kickstarter to have Alucard's voice actor Bane post.
Yep.
So congratulations, you got yourself caught. Now what's the next step of your master plan?
Oh yeah, Wonderful 101. Well, there are reasons to own a Wii U. Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
I found that game today for.
101.
I found that game today for $10. I would have bought it if it weren't for the fact that my Wii U's battery broke.
Yeah.
Oh, crash! My Wii U's battery fried.
Oh god. Crash just stays asleep. Crash, wake up. Wake up, Crash.
My Wii U...
Wake up,
fuck.
Crash! You've been in a coma for 30 years!
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna play on the Switch. The irony is she's playing... The irony is she's playing Team Sonic Racing.
But yeah, there are reasons to own a Wii U.
Right.
It's just they're not as numerous as they used to be.
I like that. Speaking of fucking Wii U exclusives, one of my favorite nicknames for any video game is a couple of fans' nicknames for Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which they call it Atlas's very own fusion accident. It appears an accident has occurred.
It takes like Fire Emblem Awakening.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 puts them in the guillotine.
No, Sage, no, you're forgetting about the most important Wii U game, Pikmin 3. That's still not ported to the Switch.
Yeah, Pikmin 3, I want port supports, I want Zelda HDs on the Switch.
Yeah, why don't they just make a collection of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker? That'd be fantastic.
Just call it GameCube Zelda HD Collection or whatever, I don't give a shit.
God, I missed having the slide.
God, those two games are just the best versions of themselves on the Wii U.
Nice job cramming those up your fucking asshole, Crash. Oh, the first use of the Crash dance in our streams. Classic.
Great! And now Cortex tells us, way to go, dumbass, you did it.
I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
You did it, Crash. You won with the cosmos.
You did it, Crash. You won with the cosmos.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. I don't like this cutscene in the Insane Trilogy, because in the original, it showed Cortex cutting off as Coco was coming in, and now just randomly cuts to Coco. That's really inconsistent.
Huh. I mean, yeah, but
it's like it looks weird. I don't like it.
With everything I can.
Yeah, I don't like it.
With everything that this game does right with the remakes, I can write off a couple of slightly worse animations.
Penguin Yay 1, Penguin Yay 2. Oh,
yeah.
Here are the shitty ice physics.
Yep. Well,
what's the story behind,
better than the original.
What's the story behind Penguin Yay 1?
There's a penguin character in Crash Team Racing, and the voice clips were unfinished.
Nah.
Ouch.
Or they were glitched or something.
Penguin out. Penguin oof 1.
Did they change it so that they were finished in the remake of Crash Team Racing?
I think
they just dubbed them over with the Penta Penguin voice actor.
That's fucking incredible, holy shit. That's hilarious.
His content's real funny, but
Yeah, I don't agree with his opinions though.
yeah.
I don't even understand what his opinions are anymore, so fuck it.
We're not allowed to say it.
He's done a good job of keeping his head down after the controversy, at least.
We aren't allowed to say it, otherwise YouTube will kill us.
No, we can talk about it, but it's just like...
It's sad and kind of boring.
Yeah. Owns what exactly?
I mean, the only thing I know he really owns is Johnny New English. So we talked about the live-action Cartoon Network stuff last time. Do we want to continue on that topic train?
We talked about lots of action shows.
No,
I mean,
but I mean,
okay,
like,
so
the
they
Cartoon
didn't go
Network ones
completely
are the
without
most...
animation, but animation wasn't the focus of during.
Yeah, I think that was the time when Alien Force debuted, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, when Ben 10 got fucking boring.
And then it got weird. I mean, I like Alien Force for what it is, but it's like, it was a completely different show after Alien Force hit. Like, Ben is a completely different character in Alien Force compared to literally any other version of the show.
I think it's more because they tried to make him seem like he did age, but nobody liked that.
But he came off as kind of flat.
Wooden.
And
then they wanted to make Ben seem like he grew up, but the problem was they made Ben a bit wooden in the process.
Yeah, and then they fixed that by turning him into a huge asshole, and it kind of worked.
Oof.
Well, I mean, he did save the universe, so his ego's allowed to grow a little, but, yeah.
I was about to say, to be fair, he saved the Earth multiple times. He's allowed to have...
Oh, hello, Brio.
Hello,
hey,
Brio.
Crash. Read your Bible. I wrote it.
That's Marisa Marsh, isn't it? I hear that... I hear that voice, and I cannot unhear the brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Maurice Marsh.
My phone went off. It was my phone. I got a wrong number. I often get wrong numbers from advertisements.
Yep.
I get advertisers who steal my number and then call me. So I think I'm about to talk with myself from an alternative dimension. Nope, it's just fucking Ken Blutherberry trying to sell me some neat snake oil he found on the ground.
Smash. Yeah, Dr. Nitrous Brio, Crash Bandicoot, and Insane Trilogy. So, yes. Dr. Nitrous Brio is voiced by Maurice LaMarche. I almost said Maurice Malarche.
Any of you guys remember Air Bud?
I remember Air Buddies because
Fuck that, Air Bud.
So I'm subscribed to Disney Movie Awards, which is a thing where if I buy Disney movies or if I find codes and like used DVDs at thrift stores, I can redeem them and get points for a rewards program where I can get movies. But because I'm lazy with saving up my points, I usually get mystery DVDs and mystery Blu-rays. And most of the time, they are really bad movies and Blu-rays. The very first time I ever redeemed a mystery thing, I got Space Buddies, which is Air Bud's puppies in space. There's also Air Bud.
Okay.
There was also Air Bud's puppies meet ghosts, and Air Bud's puppies meet Santa Claus's puppy.
Air Bud. Okay.
Whose name is Santa Paws.
See, the Air Buds franchise is weird. Like, I think it's one of the participating reasons that there's a like stigma against like direct-to-DVD stuff or like TV movies.
I don't understand why anybody would watch Air Bud when the superior franchise is MVP, Most Valuable Primate.
Jesus.
No, my favorite basketball movie is Like Mike.
Was that movie any good? I never actually watched it as a kid.
Me neither. I just remember seeing it as like a daycare I was at.
Was Like Mike the one where the kid found the magic shoes?
Yeah, I think.
Oh my god, these shoes belong to Michael Jordan.
I thought you were gonna say Michael Jackson. Can you imagine that? A remake of Like Mike, but instead of becoming a great at basketball, he becomes like a great moonwalker.
Jesus. And that's literally the only thing it does. It just allows him to walk backwards, but forwards.
No, it changes his walking. It changes his walking animation.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I gotta replay that level for the box gem. I just wanted to keep my masks.
Wait, why was the timer ticking down?
There's a hidden challenge in that level where if you beat it fast enough, you get an extra gem.
Yeah.
Guess the Space Jam website is still up, Sage.
Hang it! Why hang it? Oh, I get it.
Because he's only got 4 fingers
I need to conserve power.
on each hand.
I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Yeah, thanks for holding me up there, Cortex, old buddy, old pal. Thanks for fucking holding me up, fucking Lex Luthor.
When no one was looking, Neo Cortex took 40 Wumpa Fruit.
Can I tell you guys about the most awkward family movie night I've ever had?
Someone shoots somebody else at a movie night?
Jesus fuck, how horrifying.
Movie night for The Sopranos.
Okay, but no, like, so, I had a extended cousin who was also like a cousin of my grandma. It's weird, I don't quite understand the relation, but like, I had a relative. She was this eccentric weirdo that really didn't have a personality of her own. She just sort of clung onto
So
her.
she's one of those girls that just says she's weird and never brings up anything else about it.
No, it's like, she she doesn't have a personality of her own. She just clings on to whoever she was with at the time. Like whoever she was dating or whatever family member she was living with. She and one of her old boyfriends came to visit us, and they brought movies that they got from a local Blockbuster, where they brought one just to watch with my parents, because it was a movie they'd been wanting to watch, and they brought one for me, and I was excited because I thought, oh, it's probably like this big movie at the time that I really want to see again, but I can't get the DVD because I'm saving money for something, or I don't remember exactly what. They brought for me this weird Superman and Batman movie. I think it was called Public Enemies, and basically the entire movie was just spent riffing on... It was basically like, we just spent the entire movie on riffing on everything from how Lex Luthor's name is pronounced in the movie, because they would always refer to him as Lex Luthor in that movie for some reason, to, like, I explicitly remember my parents and the relatives that were visiting riffing on Power Girl's outfit, because she was in that movie very prominently. So yeah, that was that was really awkward.
Yeah.
Because, you know, boob window.
I remember my mom got tickets for me and my brother to see Endgame. It was just him talking about how DC was better, and I swear if he was my age, I would have decked him right in the fucking jaw. Because that's all he did.
The entire movie.
So he's like somebody...
Yes.
So he's just like 4chan. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's even racist.
Wow. Oh my god, it is like that.
He is 4chan.
Oof.
The big oof. Big bopper in the morning.
I am become 4chan.
Become as 4chan.
Destroyer of stuff.
I am become 4chan. Destroyer of decency.
Become as degenerate. Become as degenerate. Or however that phrase went in Nier Automata.
It was become as gods.
Yeah, however that went.
Yeah, you can never reach those two plants at the end of the gem path.
They're just there to watch ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Crash. You know, what's he doing? I don't know.
Did you hear Tony got in Smash? Holy shit, really?
Oh shit, really?
Good for him, man. Never thought one of us would get in that. Yeah, you never see... Yeah, you never see either of us in PlayStation All-Stars.
I don't think I'd be caught dead in PlayStation All-Stars.
Did that actually happen? Like they were, like the plants from Crash Bandicoot made it into,
No, but
no,
but one of them did have a cameo in Jak and Daxter 1.
Oh yeah, I did, I remember that, yeah. That was fun.
Ah, this is the pits.
Ah, fuck it. I don't know, VHS, that joke's kind of a sno-go.
Wrong cartoon, Eddie. Oh, this is one of those fork in the road levels.
I don't think so, Tim. Ba-da-ba-ba-da!
Remember when we came up with that reality show concept of all these villains having to live in the same house, like on MTV?
Gaston.
Yeah, and Gaston was like the neighbor peeking over the fence, giving them advice, but he was just like their neighbor because he doesn't see himself as a villain.
You have to have a good death. Nobody dies like Gaston.
No one dies like Gaston. It's over, beast! Taco Bell is mine! My favorite.
Let me go!
Sure. Ah, no one dies like Gaston.
Oh my god.
That is my... That will never stop being my favorite YouTube poop.
Mine is probably JonTron forgets what games are.
Mine's probably something from Some Call Me Johnny. Some Call Me Johnny YouTube poop of some kind. Most likely,
the one for
Johnny
how the
doesn't respect his neighbors.
the one for
Johnny doesn't respect.
the one for how the Grinch Stole Christmas is also pretty good.
No, fuck the tree, fuck the tree, fuck the tree, fuck the tree. Oh.
But why would you get an 18? Why would you probably?
He knew that he Jew down in Jewville was not Christian.
And he was neutral towards the subject.
Your brain is full of Spain. You got Spain in your brain, Mr. Grinch.
The entirety of Spain, coach. You got the entire country in there.
Spain is full of spiders. You got 39.5 spiders in your brain. And then when he says and a half, Spider-Man appears on the map of Spain.
It's not exactly a YouTube poop, but it is an abridged series in the style of a YouTube poop. Code Mint is fucking hilarious.
Oh no! You know what else? You know what else is great? The Misadventures of Skooks.
Watch me swoosh right in.
Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
Thank goodness we're out here and he's in there, and we're in there and he's out here.
Man, it sure is a good thing that he's in there and we're out here, and he's the sheriff and we're frozen in there and we're out here, and I just remembered we're out here. But what I want to know is where's the caveman?
There should be a secret bitch around here somewhere.
Aha! I found it!
There it is! I hate these fork in the road levels where you gotta backtrack like this. At least there's no more levels where I can't die. Except for the death rats, but those usually aren't so bad. God!
Whoa!
Shit. Should have killed that turtle. That made me too scared.
That turtle had it coming.
Sorry. It's just that death was kind of funny.
Intimidating turtle.
No, it wasn't because of the turtle, it's just like, it's that thing where you sidestep a pothole to fall off a cliff. It's like,
no, it's
oh
not
man,
one
that was
vine
really close. I almost got hurt by that turtle.
No! One of my favorite vines. I don't like those people, but there was a vine by some people I don't remember other than being assholes, but it was a guy who almost slipped on a banana peel, but he backflipped and landed on it okay, and he's like, that was a close one. And then he gets hit by a car.
Oh, Lynn, have you seen the newest Joel Movie Maker stream?
No, I have not.
It's amazing. Joel does a bit where during the car chase with Mario, Luigi, and the duck, Diddy Kong just randomly appears and drops a Mario Kart banana, and there's like a slow motion scene where Mario drives over it, and then there's like this really violent crash scene where Mario's like bouncing off the goddamn walls in a restaurant that he crashes into. And it's ridiculously well animated for 3D Movie Maker.
Well, to be fair, Joel puts a lot of effort into his shitpost. Have you not seen Super Ghostbusters?
I need to get milk. I need milk for my cereal. There is no fucking milk in my fridge. so I get pissed. This song has nothing to do with Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters! They're back in town. You need to pee. That is so crazy. What the fuck? You need to pee. Call Ghostbusters.
I never
distracted.
Sage in the chat. I never watched Oni.
Me neither. I watched a bit of his Wild Woody playthrough.
Call me Woody.
It's
Wild Woody.
I'll see you next time the world's in danger, Woody. Yeah, only if we sell a zillion units.
No. Spoiler alert. They didn't.
They didn't. They didn't. What about me, yo? You'll be fine. And he was. Have you guys ever seen that Twitter that like attempts to autocomplete Wheel of Fortune puzzles?
Nope.
Fucking, it's a Twitter called Wheel of Fortune Solvers, where it just does the dumbest thing, and everybody keeps critiquing it because, it uses letters that are already on the board in places where they aren't, and like, it's funnier that way. Hello, boat or plane. But yeah, one of my favorite comments, and a reply I had to it is like, why do you guys think it's funny? You set the bar low. And I think somebody, or I replied, you set the bar so damn high I can walk under it.
You guys remember when the Star Wars special editions made so much money at the box office that every film studio tried to do a special edition in the theater?
No, not actually, because, you guys are older than me, right?
Somewhat. I think
yeah, you guys are, I am 19.
Yeah, I'm like 2 years older than you.
And Broken is an ancient. Broken did not hear me call him an ancient. Call me old man.
I think he went to get dinner.
I've never seen Star Wars.
You've never watched Star Wars? Alright, Sage.
No, I have.
I'm talking to Sage. Alright, Sage, what you need to do is you need to find episodes 4, 5, and 6, the theatrical editions. They did get one DVD release, but if not, just find the videotapes. Find the original theatrical versions and watch those. They're legit fantastic movies.
So what you're telling him to do is find the VHS?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to convert him to my religion.
Then there's your rival, Betamax.
I recommend finding the theatrical editions. I don't have a huge problem with the special editions, but the reliance on practical effects makes the original versions honestly look a lot better. Yeah, you do you, man. So basically when... You know how in 1997, for Star Wars' 30th anniversary... No, not 30th. 20th anniversary, they re-released all the movies in theaters, but they added all these special effects that everyone hated, right?
Yeah.
Well, they made a lot of money at the box office, and because of that, a couple other movie studios tried to imitate it. For instance, Disney did that with Beauty and the Beast and the Lion King.
Nice.
And they aren't as bad, but they did kind of add some... Lion King just added a really useless song to the movie.
One of the new Pokemon looks like a fucking lighter.
Which one?
I don't know its name, but it's the Steel Dragon type that they unveiled. It looks like a damn lighter.
I really like all creamy. That's it. That's what I think it's called. I really like that one. It's so fucking cute. If I get Sword and Shield, I'm getting an all creamy on my team because that Pokemon looks goddamn adorable.
I love Belmont posting on Twitter so much.
What is Belmont posting on Twitter?
Castlevania meme. Twitter.
We'll have to look that up. That sounds fun. Shit.
It's literally just at Belmont posting if you want to look it up.
Thank you. My boyfriend found out who Trevor Belmont was today in the worst way possible.
Ah, fuck, here we go.
He discovered him through the spirit battle in Smash Bros. Ultimate. He has one of the... He is... I think he's a legendary spirit, maybe.
Yeah, he is a legend, and he and Alucard have a damn near identical spirit battle.
I mean, they're paired... I mean, they work together.
Yeah, but still, like, they represent all the characters in their battles.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Sorry about
welcome
disappearing
back.
like that. I had to eat.
I called you old while you were gone.
How am I? Aren't you older than me?
No, I'm 19.
Oh, right, I'm 23. Oh, man.
Oh, fucking really? I slipped off. Steamed hams.
I know, we know you don't like the meme, we're sorry.
I'm not sorry, it's my favorite meme. It's unironically my favorite meme.
Man, I hope I don't become a more notorious Twitch streamer, because I have a feeling if, well, not notorious, not prolific. What was the
notorious
word Ed used earlier? Yeah. What was the word Ed used earlier?
Prolific.
No, prevalent. Prevalent. I really hope I don't become a more prevalent streamer at some point in the future, because that's gonna be something that people use to annoy me in chat. Like I start having a string of deaths, and people just start shouting Aurora Borealis for every one of them.
Well, that's that level done. Now we just... Alright, we'll do the boss, and then I think that's enough for today, because I don't want to...
We've been streaming for 3 hours!
Yes. And I guess,
And then tomorrow we'll probably, or I don't know, whenever we get the group together, however long we...
Let's take a break from this for a while, like maybe on the weekend we can do some more Crash 2.
Yeah, maybe like a Sunday
Crash
thing.
2 or Final Fantasy cleanup. Because that's all I'm doing with 15 when I stream it.
Alright, time to fight Ripperoo again.
Ripperoo?
Yeah, because fuck Papu Papu.
Oi, cunt, go fight some fucking Ripperoo.
I mean, look, Papu Papu is perfectly happy where he is. I'm guessing the reason Ripperoo immediately tries to attack you is because his university lifestyle, and obviously the bill from going to university and becoming a professor, which
He is a member of our. He is a member of r/I am very smart, and Crash found a non-intellectual joke funny, and Ripperoo doesn't like that.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Ripperoo, that shit stirrer.
Quickly, hit him right in his fucking face. It is not Stardust Crusaders Pretty Boy Edition.
Oh yeah, Romario in the chat, I always play as Coco whenever possible in these games.
Yeah.
Just cute.
I don't know, I always stick to Crash.
The game forces you to play as Crash in certain levels anyways, so, you know, just, eh.
Yeah, but I'm basic bitch.
Oh, so you're basic bitch, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking really? He killed me?
Yes. Oh, did Ripperoo killed you by jumping on you?
Yes. Because I don't know where he's going to land.
Well, yeah.
That reversal from the norm.
Ripperoo's reversal. Ripperoo has some hard-ass reads, man. He parried you and fucking killed you instantly.
Stardust Crusaders Pretty Boy Edition. I mean, aside from the boy band killing. Okay, no, can't call Stardust Crusaders a boy band.
Boy band and their roadie.
Yeah, Stardust Crusaders and FF15 have like a service level connection on the group of guys going on a trip to go kill somebody, but going on a vacation to go kill somebody. They don't. I feel like that's where the comparisons end, in my opinion.
God damn it!
Nope. Died again, just like my heroes. What makes Nitro more explosive than TNT, if my dumbass may ask?
It instantly explodes as soon as you touch it. With TNT, there's a time limit.
Yeah.
Before it explodes.
Unless you're talking about like actual chemical differences between nitrous oxide and
yeah,
TNT.
that's the bill, Broken.
Okay.
Oh boy, we're gonna hear a science.
I don't know that much about the chemical composition of nitrous oxide. Well,
at least I kind of know the pattern now.
Yeah, the TNT is extremely explosive. That should not be like forgotten. Like they.
What does TNT even stand for?
It's some really complicated name. All you need to know is it's used as the time bombs that you can activate. Yeah.
Alright, Ripperoo's down.
Alright, I'm gonna look up the differences between. Basically, the difference is TNT is a powder held in a stick or other type of flammable container, or actually non-flammable container with a wick. Nitrous oxide or nitroglycerin. That's what nitro means. Sorry, I've been saying the wrong thing. Nitrous oxide is an accelerant.
No, nitrous oxide is the villain in Crash Team Racing.
Okay, just shut up.
Shut up, Lynn. Nobody cares what you fucking think.
Nitroglycerin is a heart medication. It's also one of the most explosive liquids on Earth.
Wait, what? So you're telling me they're putting that shit in my heart?
It's a like I think it's an emergency injection or it's in a pill form. If it's in either of those forms, it's inert, so it doesn't explode, and it can be used as a very useful heart medication. But like when it is an explosive, it just it's explosive. It's incredibly volatile.
Oh hey, the Indiegogo for the Etika Joy-Cons is now live. Sweet.
Alright, let's just do one more level. Fuck it. Just one last one.
Though I should say nitroglycerin isn't actually the most explosive substance on Earth. Like, there's this stuff called, I think it's called azoazide. It's, azoazide.
That sounds like a fucking alien.
It's so volatile that they can't measure how volatile it is. It is insane. It has
Whatever
been...
you do, don't sneeze.
No, sneezing, vibrations, light, like, not even like laser light or anything, just like a sunlight or a desk lamp can set it off. And my personal favorite, absolutely fucking nothing.
For real?
Oh damn, son.
They had it in a shockproof, soundproof case, and it just fucking exploded. I'm still in this joke from the place I learned it from. Fucking, what's it called? SciShow, I think. And it, I just like to imagine that somebody was talking shit about azoazide, and they, and it just went, okay, I heard that shit, what the fuck? And it just explodes.
Nah.
I mean, antimatter violently annihilates any matter and itself that it comes in contact with, which, you know, it's pretty bad.
What is mind? Never matter. What does matter? Never mind.
Then don't fucking ask. You're not gonna want the answer, don't fucking ask.
I hate that little crevice with the, like the cave that you can't fully see behind.
Oof! Fucking ice physics in this game. I hate these in Crash 2.
Controls all antimatter. Yep. What's his name? Giratina.
I just call him Gary.
Giratina was a cool Pokemon. Too bad it was wasted on a shitty movie.
Gen 4, 5, and 6 had the worst movies anyways.
Gen 5 had at least one good movie.
I mean, Gen 4 had the Darkrai movie.
Yeah, Gen 4 had Darkrai, Gen 5 had Kyurem. That was the good one.
And Gen 6 got fucked.
Yeah, none of the movies in Gen 6 are any good.
In fact, I have the balls to say Gen 6's anime itself wasn't good.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
I mean, I know that people don't like X and Y, but I hear X, Y, and Z is really good.
No, I don't like that one either.
No, I've heard some good things about XYZ now that I remember.
YouTube user Lynn with Lack of Flynn, hate X, Y, and Z, and thus, according to people who like that series, hate fun.
I mean, as long as you're not telling them, yeah, you're fucking wrong because I don't like it. It's
like, I can understand the appeal, I just don't like it.
No, wait, yeah. Gen 6 did technically get one good anime. Pokemon Origins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess we can't get the box gem in this level
Can't we call that a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee movie?
No, because that anime was basically created to reveal Mega Charizard X.
Oh, that's right.
To reveal that overrated Lizard was one of the two Pokemon to get 2 Mega Evolutions.
Alright, that's all we're gonna do for today.
There ain't no biz like snow biz, I guess.
Yeah, it's late. We need to sleep and not be cranky at this like we were last night. Yeah, but hey, this was still fun. Got a little frustrated earlier with the last 2 Crash 1 levels, but it got fun after. And Lynn's already gone. Fantastic. I guess I guess that's our cue to wrap this up. Any extra thoughts, Broken?
Coco, don't look at me like that.
Oh wait, we got one of the phone Easter eggs.
Ah, cool. Is it the exploding one?
Let's see. No, it's just the phone in general. Alright, but yeah, that's all we're gonna do for today. We're gonna take a hiatus from this for a while. I guess this is gonna be our substitute for normal episodes for a bit.
Well, it's a lot easy. It's a lot easier to set up and get done than normal podcasts. So I mean, yeah. I'm up for them.
They're basically just.
I'll try to be up for them, whatever.
They're basically just bullshit episodes, except we're also kind of let's playing a video game.
Yep.
And it gives me an excuse to actually finish all these Crash games. So. Oh wait, here's the exploding phone.
Ah, cool.
Okay, are we done for today?
I think we are. So I'll see you around.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.